And we are live in the building. Holy cow. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to the Hall Preezy Universe. I am King HP, also known as Flador, also known as Mr. Sippable. We have Dora, not the Explorer, and a very special guest. We're going to call her Kira, right? That's what we're going to call her. But there's a lot of other things we can call her. She's hung out with some very popular people, but I'll let you tell it. If you would introduce yourself, friend. Welcome to the Hall Preezy universe.
Thank you. Great to be
Yes.
here.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm Kira or Connie Dixon for life or Boyd's number one
Mm.
protector.
We've all met Boyd at this point, right? Like all of us here, we've
I
all
think we
met. No, you
have.
haven't met
Wait,
Boyd.
what?
You haven't.
Eh,
Wait.
In fairness, there may be some
Fairness.
others that she may have met.
That's
We can
true.
all
You're right.
say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we can all safely say we've all met people from the Frumily.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We've all met two people from the Frumily.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
actually,
Okay.
yeah.
We
Yes. Oh my
we
gosh, yes, you're
okay.
right. You're right. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Slight flexes for all of us.
Very
I love
excited.
that.
Very excited. Can we discuss a little bit about the people you met, Kira? Because for us, we did the interview with Elizabeth Moy, top notch. Thank you. Very
Love
big
her.
thing that happened last week with season 3, episode 1 with Elizabeth Moy. More
With her
fallouts to
death,
continue. Yes,
it was a
and we
slaughter,
also
not even
met.
a murder. That was a slaughter. They slaughtered
No,
my friend in the barn.
that
She did not
episode
deserve
still
that.
still makes me cry. Like,
It still makes me cry because why did they do that to her? They did not have to do it that way. That was so rude. Like, she deserved a better death, a safer, a nicer death.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Um, Also, we've met Harold Perrineau in different places, but now we're meeting Boyd's number one protector. So this is an honor and a privilege. But Kira, talk to us about where you have hung out
so
and with whom.
I went to the camp events in Peachtree City, Georgia. I was
You
there
tell.
from the 21st to like the 27th or 28th. Um, and I may have like rubbed shoulders with someone along the lines of like Scotty McCord.
My Victor.
Victor. Hey, is Victor. You know that name. That is Victor.
Victor. Mm-hmm.
Scotty McCord. She calling him that. Hey, that's Victor, y'all.
They're on
She
first
done met.
name basis, they're they're besties now.
I
I'm
may
so
have.
jealous. You were right there making marshmallows with them. Well, not making marshmallows, but you know what I mean? Listening to their voices.
They
So
they like smell really good.
You're funny.
Oh, she got the lowdown, y'all. Hey, hey, when I met Harold in it, I wasn't about to sniff. You know what I mean?
They smell great.
However,
Okay, I'll
come
say it. They smelled good. They smell good. Boyd
Oh,
and Morris smell amazing also as well. Morris and yeah, they smelled good.
this is what happens when you have females on the show. They give you the details that I can never give.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, we don't want you to be like that. You can't do that. We can do that because it'd
I'd
be
be
like,
bug
oh,
out by
what's your
security.
cologne? Yeah, you would have. Yeah, exactly. They would have been like,
Like,
security,
get the
security.
weirdo out of here. The salt and pepper beard guy.
oh, speaking of a salt and pepper beer guy,
Mm,
I may have this new BFF. He don't know he my BFF, but he's my BFF.
He's your BFF.
Named He's definitely my BFF. Named
okay.
David
I mean, I know we just
Alpay.
met. That's cool. I'm happy. You follow me. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I just follow people. You know what I mean? It's good to feel wanted, ladies and gentlemen. Um,
Dave Alpay might be my BFF.
Who?
You know, a
I
guy
didn't.
that might play
I
this
thought you
character
said
named
PhD. What is
Jade.
Hmm.
that? Oh, you using real names.
Yes, that's what I said. They're besties. They're all besties. They sat at a campfire
I,
together. Like,
So let me tell you. So I
mhm.
go to Dave's table, and the crowd had just so happened to have just left his table and had moved on to Scotty's table. So of course I go run to Dave, and I'm like, "Hey, do you remember my crazy family?" Because my whole family took the picture with us. It was like we were talking about it the other day, and I was like, it reminded me of those movies when you're watching a family try to take like a holiday photo and it's total chaos until right before the camera clicks and everyone's like,
pose, pose.
that's
That's
kind of what
great.
it was like taking that picture with Dave and Scotty. So I
What's your
go, hey,
Twitter?
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to say what is your Twitter handle so I can make sure everyone can tag because I think you have some stuff
Yes.
posted on
Tell us your
both.
socials. Tell us your socials.
Yeah, we gotta
Um,
get these out of here.
Connie Dixon for Life is my personal one.
Oh, we ain't gonna
And
do the person.
well, it's I just use it for whatever. I might get a
Gotcha.
little crazy on that one. But but also you'll
I
find
am
I'm
glad because I'm like, how crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
I
We talk
mean,
about
the
smells. Yeah, smells are talked about. You know, men be,
lots of
men are,
things are talked
yes,
about.
yes,
Okay, we
feelings.
go.
Yes.
I'll stay away from that one. I got you on two Twitters.
I got
I
you.
stay away.
Yeah. And
No,
then the other one that I run is the Fans of From account, which is the Fromily on Twitter. And I have been
mm.
posting videos from the camp there, and I still have a bunch more to post too, so stay tuned.
I'm so
So what was your?
excited.
I thought you had Boyd's number one.
That's all in this the Kira, the boy's number one it's
Yeah.
actually Kira is boy's number one protector.
Yes.
No.
I just tagged her
Well,
in a post. I just tagged her right now too. If you want to go to my page and just retweet it or go back to it and find it from
Boyd's.
there.
That's a lot to put. I think I'm trying to type it in here. Protector.
Oh, you're doing it on your computer. Oh, that's doing it on your phone.
Yeah, that's why it's weird. It's all good though. I might have got it right. I might have got it wrong. And if it needs correction, we will correct it.
Y'all, I hugged both of them. I
Mm.
I I'm telling you, I never knew that I could be hugged like that by a person until Boyd hugged me. And Harold literally like was like, "It's you, you made it!" Like he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I was like, "Oh my
That's
gosh!"
so
We like fanned over
awesome.
each other because we're like, "Oh." That's when he told me the same thing that you said that Dave said. Like they were just like really happy, like to see that we people
Yes.
came out for them. Because they, you like you said, they're in a bubble, so they don't even know that there's like this giant thing. Like I'm sure they've been a part of fandoms. Like that's what Harold had told me. Like I've been a part of fandoms, but this is like one of the better ones and like less crazy, I guess you could say, like fandoms he's been a part of. So
I
I
mean,
know
for
that was
now
good.
it is. I don't think he realized how the Fromily has like sucked the Walking Dead fandom up into a vacuum.
Yes.
There's a lot of Walking Dead fans in the
Mhm.
Fromily.
Yes,
You know
and
what's
there's
gonna
a
be
lot of
crazy?
Lost fans too. What?
What's gonna be crazy is here in a few weeks, once we finish these episodes, I have these little I have the next thing come where it's, From versus The Walking Dead. And I already have a couple episodes done. I'm not gonna give out too many, maybe we might see Carol, versus Donna. You might see
Mm.
the wives going at it in these classical debates, and ultimately we will get to that showdown of Rick Grimes and Boyd Stevens. It's got to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to happen. I've been waiting for these for a while. I was going to do them earlier, but when we didn't get a date on season 4, it was like, let me hold off on that because
Mhm.
that'll take us to, and it'll probably, because I love both shows. as
Well,
well,
I can
equally.
let you know that currently Dave is hanging out with his mom and dad because that's very important to him to do. And then when he's done with that, he'll be in the
Alpay Dave.
Alpay. Alpay.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
I just want to say his name
Bestie,
too.
new
On this show,
bestie,
we always call him Jade.
new bestie, new
You
bestie.
know, we always call him Jade. You said the salt and pepper dude, your new BFF. I'm like, yeah, we talking. You know what I'm saying? That's and she said Dave. I was like, King HP. She said Dave. I was like, damn.
Not you. She said not you, not right now.
You know what I mean?
But he
So
will be in
absolutely.
Halifax on June 15th, along with our sweet Victor, to start
Halifax is
recording
going in
season
there.
4.
Yeah, that's fire.
So
That's fire.
cool. I'm
Oh
so
man. So
jealous. We have to go next year, Jerry. You better get it together so we can go. We got to get it together. Got to get this right so we can be there too. Sitting
And we
by the
need to
campfire.
convince Harold to go.
Oh yeah, be like, don't have nothing going on. Y'all want to be busy selling bourbon. Like, get out of here. Get to camp. Goodness
he's selling
gracious.
bourbon. It's a pretty big deal. And
Selling
speaking of
bourbon.
selling bourbon, speaking of selling bourbon, tonight, end of the episode, we are going to give away. You're going to find out who is the winner of this autographed bottle of Sable, signed by Morris Chestnut, who's doing the show Watson on CBS, and our Sheriff Boyd himself, Harold Perrineau, in the flesh. This is going to be a big one tonight. We're giving it away. Stay tuned to find out who won. Your name could be called. Please watch. Please share. Please like and leave a comment.
You know
It
what's
never hurts.
crazy?
Yes, ma'am.
You said Watson, and I said, well, speaking of Watson, Richie Coster is currently on Watson.
This is There's a lot of little coinky dinks.
I just hung out with
Mhm.
him at the camp as well.
Gotta hang
Oh,
out with
I'm
you
so
because you're hanging out with
jealous.
all the people.
I loved Watson too. I feel like I watched it with someone and they're like, it's like they're trying to be House. And I was like, please don't. Let's not disrespect both shows. But this is
Right?
not House. But yes, Watson was good to me. I thought it was a really good, like, because I do like Sherlock Holmes. Like, I like every single time they've redone it. I mean, except maybe like the one with Robert Downey Jr., like the second or third movie. I wasn't a fan of that one. But as far as like Sherlock Holmes, like I love the Arthur Conan Doyle like little world, and I thought they did a really good job of this with Watson, like making it about him instead of Sherlock Holmes. It was good to me. I loved it. I loved it.
I
Good,
did
good
too.
to me.
Oh, well, awesome, awesome, awesome. Are y'all ready to get into season 3, episode 2 of From? To give some backtracks, we're gonna start it at what, 144? Is that what was
Yeah, we'll finish
decided on
44.
time? Okay,
Yes.
144. Season 1. I mean season 1. Jeez, I'm sorry, y'all. Season 3, episode 1.
Season
Uh
3. Yeah.
the monsters let the monsters let the cat out the bag, right? Boyd sees these animals. They are running low on food. That storm that came through at the end of season 2, it took out the crops. We found that out. Donna let us know crops are down, no food. So they got the animals, and people are a little tense right now, right? They're a little tense. So they go to save the animals, and Boyd and T Chin get caught in a
They got set
barnyard
up.
situation, and
They got set up.
it ain't looking too good for the home team. You know the
Do you
homies
think
here,
do you
Elizabeth
think they
Moy.
thought it was gonna be Jade that they were gonna catch? Or the monsters were just like, we're just gonna kill whoever the fuck is with Boyd in this
I
bar.
think I think they were looking at to see whoever comes out will catch. I don't think it was I don't think it was a thought out plan of specifics. I think it was why we're gonna make them make choices. We're gonna put you in positions to make hard decisions. We can kill your last of your food, and whoever comes out, we got you.
Hmm.
Or you could sacrifice your food for your own lives, but then your own lives are going to come to an end because you have nothing to eat and no way to
I have a
to
new
survive.
theory about the rotten food, but I have to wait like an episode or two, I think. I have to just till, a particular person gets involved with the vegetables. I think it's the third or fourth, so
Awesome.
I have a theory about that.
Awesome. Are you all ready to press play?
Yes.
That's
Hold on
that was
one
my
second.
little intro. I hope I I just wanted to backtrack people a little bit and make sure to share the broadcast. We got a special person in the house tonight, Kira Boyd's #1 protector, aka I did not know this and I followed. So interesting. On Twitter, she runs the fans of Frumley page. The Frumley page. She runs the
I didn't
Frumley. I
tell
did not
him,
know.
Fred. I didn't tell him. I didn't
She
tell
told
him who
me.
you
No,
were.
I told him
She
earlier.
told me. That came out of her mouth. That came out of the top
I know
right.
I didn't tell
That
you.
came from-
I kept it. My friend told me kept it quiet. I kept it quiet. I was like, I'm gonna let her tell whoever she wants when she's ready. Okay, she can come out into the world whenever she wants.
Well, that is an awesome thing. And now we're here. We're at season 2, about to press start. 1 minute 44 seconds. Tap
Yes.
in. End of the episode. Signed bottle of Sable, one of the best bourbons, if not the best bourbon on the planet. Has my word stamped. I didn't stamp it, but it's stamped. Complete. Are you ready? Tap in. 1, 2, 3. Pressing button, and I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. You know how my mic
Yeah,
likes
turn
to.
it down. Okay, did we start?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I had Victor
Am I allowed to
looking
say like
stuff.
Dave Alpay? Can I say his name? I haven't met him. I guess I gotta still call him
Can I
Victor.
say his?
Wait, it's so crazy watching this scene right now, and I just saw.
Yeah. You got both of your peoples.
You got both of your besties.
Look at this. They got the goats in the house. This is what this is what should have happened. Oh man. I forgot about this part.
Ah, I did too.
Teaching, man.
Ah.
Elizabeth Moy. Yikes. Oh man, and Kenny's not even.
They tore my
Yikes.
girl up. I can't believe they show her body every time. I'm like I don't know she's gonna be tore up like that.
Yeah, they got and the psyche of a person to have to watch that. And he's living.
Mhm.
That. Now let's not forget what they told Boyd. You said we couldn't break you.
And because he was a soldier, remember? Like he's like been through this, but he hasn't like seen someone he knows die in a while, if you think about it. Like since he left war.
Y'all,
Like,
boy, about to make me cry.
Well,
because why
no,
did
it's
they
not.
do
I'm
that
I'm
to
gonna disagree
her?
with that one. Remember, he put his wife down.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I always forget that
He
he
put
killed
his
his
wife
wife.
down.
Like
So
accident.
to hear Boyd say that, you can't break me, and the monsters take the challenge.
Right.
Which is crazy
Kill
because
me,
they already you already shot your wife, but you're devastated about this lady.
right? And you know
Like,
your son about to get married. You don't need no extra.
that's so good.
Oh
That
my
gets me every time. I'm like, he didn't even cry this hard about his wife.
Oh,
But
but
I
they
think,
found
cause
some
it was
food.
like it was real fast, like with his wife too.
Yeah, that's. And then he went to automatically beefing with his son. You know what I mean?
I think the son was more so beefing with him because the son is like, I told you to come home. This is the result of you not listening, not helping us out. Now mom is dead, and that's not trying to be literal. The blood's on your hands, but literally the blood is on your hands.
Mhm.
Figuratively and relative. So had you would have come home, maybe mom doesn't trip out. Maybe we can stop this. So I think that's where the son's perspective is. Ellis, are we skipping intro?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
she's
skipped
ready.
it
I see
just
that
for
nail. That nail was ready to
Oh,
tap that screen.
you.
wait, you said you skipped it?
Yeah, I just skipped it.
Okay.
Okay, just skip it now too. Then boom, skip,
Okay.
press it.
No, because
Got some
my
couchmonger.
TV was freezing. I was like fighting with my remote right now. I don't know if y'all could see me, but I was like, oh my god, please. I just want to skip. Oh yeah, we got Tabitha over here with Victor's dad. I always forget. I keep forgetting that she went out of this world.
Oh, I actually love this because, when you do rewatches, the most recent season you haven't seen as much as the other ones. So,
Right, because you've watched them so many times.
mhm,
I feel like
We
I
got
see
on to
something
the
new every single time I watch though. Like I'm like, "Oh, I missed
definitely.
that. I missed that." No matter how many times and I've watched the like season 1 and 2 at least 5 to 6 times already back. Season 3 I still maybe 2-3 times. So I'm still shocked every time. Like, oh my gosh, that really happened. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened.
I get giddy like when the bus pulls in when I'm rewatching.
Mhm. You're like, oh, there's gonna go
One of my
down.
favorite
Yeah.
parts. That is definitely one of my favorite parts from the bus from in season 2. Like,
Yes.
I'll never
And then
the grand
Jade screaming like, "Donna, there's a bus in front of the diner!"
God damn it, Donna, listen, okay? We got stuff going on.
and she's describing this to Victor's dad, man. This is crazy. Because Victor's dad, I don't know if he said it yet where he was doing. Let the show go
No, he
on.
hasn't said yet what he was doing when they left him or whatever.
Yeah, because remember his wife and 2 kids left him to
Mhm.
go to XYZ and they never returned. Now this woman's at your door with your son's lunchbox.
I just realized that Victor and his dad have matching gats. Like, oh my gosh, their little guns are matching. Their
You
pistols are
talking about they
what
passing
I'm
off
just
genetic.
saying.
This is why I got female co-hosts because they notice the details that I'll never know.
They got twin
I'm like, oh,
gunsies.
they
Oh
look
my
alike.
god. Pistol
You know what I'm
bros.
saying?
I love
They look
it.
alike.
I
That's so
remember
good.
when we were live tweeting this, and it was a bunch of people like, "Oh, I wonder who this is," and I'm like, "What do you mean? It's Victor's dad,
Yeah,
Yeah,
clearly."
yeah.
they look a lot. They're literally almost the same age at this point in their lives. Like, come on. Goodness gracious. Don't you do that to my Scotty. He's a young cat. Okay. Goodness gracious, people. People had kids young, remember? Like his dad's maybe only 10 years, older than him. We don't know how they age, okay? It's in the stressful years for him. Do you hate her haircut as much as I did when she did her little lesbian haircut?
Oh,
Um,
100%.
I
Yeah.
didn't get like, why couldn't they both have long hair? Like, why couldn't, you know what I mean? Like, why did she butcher her hair like that? Like, we understand, we get it, you're a lesbian. Like, we
Right, like,
know, we
it
do.
didn't it didn't make her, like, more of a lesbian to cut her.
No, it
You know
didn't.
what
I
they
was like,
do
what
though?
is the point?
I think they just do it for like, let's just change it up on a show and see if it, you know, because you're right. When I think about it, who's the barber? Who's the stylist? Who's the salon that cuts hair?
That was your main complaint was Elgin's and his hair.
I
And
hate
who
it.
else? And
I
boy
hate it.
hated
Oh, I hate it.
it.
Yo, I seen people clip up and you know what I'm saying. Go get that. Go ahead. Can I get your razor, bro? 5 minutes. Not. I won't be long. Just even
Not
that thing up. I'll reveal mine if he just stops doing that to his. I have a normal hairline. I'm not out of pocket, but
Maybe they made it horrible to show that whoever cut her hair never should have.
mm,
I don't get like I just feel like they're like, oh, we have to let the viewers know she's lesbian now. And it's like we
Mhm.
kind of
N
we
n
got
we
it once
know
we
that,
saw her kiss her
yeah.
girl. Like we didn't need this, but they got bad wigs. Julie's wigs are bad too towards the end. I was like, no way they threw that
Oh,
on her
yeah,
like
I was
mm.
cackling when she ran out in that one.
Like when she with the short wig, I was like, what did they
Yes.
do with Jersey? Like, what are you talking about? I was like, look at this hair. This is bad.
yeah.
Like her usual hair looks like a wig, but this wig is a different. This is not okay. Like they just threw it on and she ran out. Like they didn't adjust it or nothing. I was like, this is bad, guys. Like I can't.
I need everyone to understand the stark contrast between what he looks like, Victor, on the show, and then what Scotty looks like in person.
They do a great job. I've seen him do some like other things outside of From, and I'm like, hmm.
He look good.
Yes.
He doesn't look stressed out like Fromville stressed out.
Right.
But I think that's the amazing key to his acting too, and whoever the makeup
Mhm.
artists are, and the design and the choreography. Like a lot of little things and details get like, we just think of the actor and he's doing a great job, but there's other like now, my daughter has a degree in film science and she does this whole like when I watch a movie with her, the details. She'll be like, "Oh, the script supervisor. This what they who? I don't know these people. All I know is director, cut, writers, right?" And she'll talk about certain things that you got to be from that world to like. So shout out to the people who like do makeup and the special. Well, I don't think they do too much special effects, but like the makeup is key. Those makeup artists and how they dress them
Mhm.
and whoever styles them with the clothes and everything that they do, that is the key. That is, you know what I'm saying? Um, like Harold Perrineau, man, he always looks super stressed
Mhm.
Always
every
stressed.
time. But when I saw him in real life, you know what I'm saying, down in Orlando, the man looked
Happy,
fresh to
healthy,
death.
loving.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
exactly.
Zach, I'm like, can't be my sheriff.
Not my sheriff. My sheriff is stressed out every day of his life.
You know what I
Salute good
love?
brother.
Hey, DNA, what's up?
The
This man's
podcast chief.
hair and beard looks exactly like this
Who's
in real
mine?
life. No, Jade.
Oh, I don't get no compliments, brothers.
Is it because he's like they're gonna go film, so he's like getting it ready for filming type of thing?
I
Like he's
think
getting
because like I remember, sorry to
He
bring this
she
show up,
is.
but this is my go-to with The Walking Dead. Like they were not allowed to change their hair at all. Like however it
Well, a lot of
grew is
times
just however it grew.
you remember Henry Cavill? He did Superman, and in that
Mhm.
Superman movie, he wasn't
Mhm.
allowed to. He shaved his mustache, or he grew a mustache. He grew a mustache for his Mission Impossible role, and they had to like
Mm.
CGI it out. And a lot of man, boy's going through PTSD right
I
Yes,
was
now.
gonna
He
yes.
say
literally
I'm
his
trying
life
not
is
to see.
still
They
being
literally
changed.
ripped her flesh while you were
And here
talking. I
comes
was like,
Donna. Is it true? This is just a bad. This is just bad. This is bad. This is the collapse of Fromville right here. Because
Mhm.
why did y'all go out and say that? Okay, Kara, we have you in here. Let's ask a question. You see your animals. You know the crops are done. The animals get let out. It's night though. You know what happens at night. You know the ramifications of your decision. What are you doing?
I'm chilling in my house.
thank you. That's what I said. I said these animals literally were found in the wild. We can go spend a day or two
Mhm.
going to go find them.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know,
Listen,
You know what's funny?
unless the monster's plan was to slit all their throats. I don't think that was their plan, though. I don't think they really were planning on hurting the animals. Because, like, for what?
yeah, they
Honestly.
just wanted to do enough to make some people come outside.
Mhm. They were being
And
rowdy.
and guess what? If I'm in Fromville, I don't have any type of like what do you call it?
Look at this. They're
When
making they're making him
what do you call when
cry.
the
Julie's
characters don't
crying.
die?
Oh, you knew you weren't gonna die. Yeah, like why would I
Listen, if
sense
I
of
run out there, I'm gonna die. So I'm chilling in the
yeah.
house.
Like I didn't understand it. Like I was like, why didn't they move the animals into like the what is it, the gas station? Like there was so many like put the fucking cow in your house. Put the pig, like you know what I mean? Take the goat inside.
Mhm.
Like there was so many other avenues and they just
Jade and
kind of
them did that.
at
Jade and them
the
did that.
end,
Remember
like
this
they went
episode
all this
started.
feet, like they could have just gone in the house. Ethan opening that door pissed me off too. Like to a
Listen,
degree I can't even like
if that kid opens one more door at night, one more door.
I just know next season if he opens a fucking door, I'm gonna scream on the stream because what like sir, how many times you have to almost get murdered? How many times, Ethan? Get it
I
You know,
together.
I do want to say at the same time, I don't disagree with Boyd running out there because they do move slow until they're ready to pounce. So I feel like he wasn't wrong in his decision, but I just wouldn't have ran outside.
I think that Boyd should not have run outside. I think one, when you're the leader, he's in a tough spot. People are gonna follow suit.
That's true.
Two, Boyd, it's starting to snow, which means it's cold. I'ma barbecue the shit out of every dead animal. Hey, we gonna grill and we gonna pack it in the ice. What we don't use, this meat, we got about a week's worth, probably not even because all the people we gotta feed, but we gotta figure out something quick. You gonna have a little bit of this, you gonna have this beef, you gonna have this bacon, y'all gonna shut up. And that's it. And I think I would have let the animals, you found them in the wild. Boyd also
Yeah.
knows there's other things in the wild, things that
Mhm.
moved his tent, things that I would have let those go. It was a brash call from a guy with too much to lose, and I think he
Mhm.
picked the wrong one. I think he picked the wrong option on that day, and it led to the death of Tit. Oh man, has
Yeah.
Kenny even come back yet? Kenny don't even
No,
No.
know
man.
yet.
Remember, he doesn't come back till later.
Mm-mm.
He's out there with fucking Jim and shit. Ugh.
Jim just found food though. We can't just uh, D. We can't always shit on Jim.
I will
Jim's doing
always shit on Jim. Like, he can't do nothing right to me. I don't care what he does right. You know, in my
just
world,
found
Kenny found
food.
the food. You know, Kenny found the food in my world. I just
Okay.
Jim wasn't even there, if I'm being honest, because I just can't.
Oh.
Pinocchio is not, he's not it for me. I just can't.
And Donna's giving him the third degree. Was it worth it? How many did you save?
Exactly.
Extra
Donna would have
book?
not. Donna would no, no.
So look, the reason my name is Boyd's number one protector is because
Oh, here we go.
there's not there's not too many times that y'all gonna hear me going, no, Boyd was wrong. He shouldn't have did that. My brain tries to figure out why he did this and why it makes sense so that I can
That's me,
defend
Sarah.
him.
That's me with Sarah. Sarah, I
I'll
don't
give you
care.
the
I
why.
love Sarah.
I'll give you the why. Boyd's mind, Boyd's riding high. Boyd just destroyed the music box. He got rid of the cicadas. The cicada problem they were having. It's just like if you watch The Walking Dead, right? When Rick finally meets Negan, the reason why he's so brash to Negan's guys earlier is because they've been beating the brakes out of everybody they had always won.
Mhm.
Any loss they took was in a battle, but they never lost a war. And they didn't
Mhm.
know really what it was like. Boyd had been winning on top of winning on top of winning. He'd been getting these dubs. The music box stopped. I got these. I killed
Mhm.
one. I
Mhm.
killed a damn thing. And I didn't use that
Mhm.
piss from it, bile or whatever. I used, like,
Shut up.
you know, I gotta win. Until it was time. Now he took a loss, a heavy one. And now
I
Poor
Donna's
just
having a
feel
Donna.
so
breakdown.
bad.
I
Yeah.
like how they trade voice of reason though, like in between both of them. Like one of them is always the voice of reason.
I just want to
Do you think it's more
say
Donna though?
Donna was also supposed to be in my photo, but her father
Oh,
unfortunately passed away, so she had to cancel on the
Oh
oh
man, oh
no.
man, Donna, we are sorry to hear that. Elizabeth Saunders, that's her name.
Elizabeth. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely heartfelt to her. Losing anybody's tough, man. Damn. Well, hopefully,
Fatima is so frustrating. Like I just can't with her.
damn,
She
that
got more
sucks.
frustrating when she got
Yeah.
pregnant. Like, ma'am. Ugh.
Fatima was like one of my favorite characters, and then in season 3, I was like, she got to go. And everybody was so
I'm
mad
Ugh.
at
happy you.
me.
I'm happy you came to your senses.
I think it was the
Damn.
middle. I think season 2 after Ellis got stabbed was when I was done with her. I was like, I can't deal with you. Like, I can't, Fatima. Like, this is too much.
I think for me, I realized it started when she was sticking her middle finger up out
Yeah.
the but, like, why are you continuously trying to run outside and you know they're gonna eat you? Now you're acting like Ethan.
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm an Ethan hater as well. Like, I just have not liked Ethan ever. Like, my theory was
Damn.
he died. My
Ethan?
theory was he died when he got stabbed through the leg, and he's been dead this whole time. That was my theory. Like he's not really here with us. He's like a little ghost boy that they've been having around. That's just how I feel though. He's not really here with us, and that makes me like. I feel like that helps me process and like be super upset whenever he does dumb shit, but then at the same time, like not be as upset because I'm like, oh, he's just a ghost. He's a dumb little ghost boy. You know, he's just out here. He can't die. Why would he worry?
I think it's insane that the hate for Ethan. He's a boy.
Oh, I don't hate
Boy.
Ethan. I mean, I have small children, so I see ridiculous decisions made every day.
Ridiculous decisions. Oh my gosh.
I think I can't live in Fromville. I'm be honest. But if I did, I'd be chilling. Give me one of them rocks. Hanging out at the door. I'd be dancing. I'd be chilling. Oh, we got records? What
Give
records?
me
I'd
my
be scratching on the
rations.
records.
Yeah, give me my
Yep.
Yeah, give me
rations.
the
Like,
rations. I'm gonna eat less than a ration. Well, that might not be true because people who know me in real life, I like to chill. I like to eat. I like to enjoy life. However, in Fromville, I'd be eating very bare minimum. Fingernails and hair follicles.
mhm.
But I'd be chilling.
Yep.
I wouldn't be pushing the limits of trying to go home so much after I seen the cicadas incident would put me in check because that
Yes.
woman died during the day. Like, oh my god, now
In
I
her
Mhm.
sleep. Yeah.
and Frank getting put in the box back in season 1, episode 1, that would keep me in line. That would always kept me in line. I'm not going in that box ever. I'll run into the woods. You got to chase
Mhm.
me.
The box was
Got
such
to
a
chase me.
ridiculous thing because, like, you were never gonna use it, and then Dale had to I mean, not Dale, the husband had to put himself in there because you weren't gonna use it. Like, make it make sense.
And
Your
then he
tactics were
fixed
not
it.
good.
I was like, "What, sir? Why are you fixing this? You're not gonna
Yeah.
use it again. Why
For
did
real,
you
like
just
you're not
fix
gonna
it?"
use this again. You obviously devastated like the
Oh my
rest of
gosh,
us.
Kenny has just entered the chat, y'all. Not the chat.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, Kenny doesn't know.
Ugh.
He's gonna go look for his mom. Ooh. He doesn't know.
Oh my gosh. Damn, man. I had to take my cam off, man. I'm gonna have to stop watching this for a little bit. Uh, why did the writers do this to Kenny? He done lost everything.
Kenny has the worst life in Fromville. Like, I just don't.
They treat
The
him
writers
so
hate
wrong.
Kenny. Is how I
They
feel.
do.
Kenny,
They
they
do.
hate him. They fucking hate Kenny. I don't
Ugh.
know why they hate him so much either. Like, that's Boyd's second son. Like, he literally, his dad gets slaughtered. He gets rejected by his girl. And then, like his mom dies. Like,
And
literally, like,
not,
the
not
worst.
to mention, the reason he left with Jim was because he was like, you can't lose both parents. I know what it's like to lose one. So now he
Mhm.
comes
Omen.
back, fucked around and lost the other one. Oh no, we're not doing this.
I
He
need to
was
know.
just
I still feel like the blue shirt lady's a demon of some kind of like hybrid because she's literally in every scene. Unless she's just one of the writers, I don't understand blue shirts lady always being in the wrong
I
place
think
at
she's
the
just a
right
person
time.
they'll use so when they kill her, she's familiar. Like when they killed, like remember the guy who shot Boyd? We don't really know his name, right? Martin didn't really have an impact. But when you play these people for like, you know what I'm saying? You bring people in. Like when Dale started getting a lot of speaking parts, we should have knew something was gonna happen, right? When
That's true.
it's like so give people time to grow throughout the show. So when you kill them, it hurts. It's like,
Mhm.
oh no, not the girl. She even took. Remember, her eye got messed up when the
Yeah,
tower
when they
fell.
blew, yeah, that's why I thought like
Yeah,
maybe I just want to know what her important role
oh,
is in this town. Like I don't get it.
um, yeah.
Initially,
So
it was for
I
her
think
to get her bike stolen.
Oh yeah, her
by
bike.
Dave. My man rode off like Pee Wee Herman. It's like,
He did. He was so happy riding off on the bike.
yo, my man hops on that bike. It was like,
See you later. This isn't real.
it's like Pee Wee Herman, bro. Oh my goodness.
Which I don't
Oh
know if
my
you all have
goodness.
seen. There's a Pee Wee Herman documentary. It was really good. I cried.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
It
gonna have to
was
watch
good.
that.
It was a contrary. I know he was he wasn't he wasn't a bad guy. He was just gay and he couldn't be gay. Is what it came down to in the documentary. Is what I learned. He was just yeah. He thought it would ruin
What?
his image if he was like gay, and I was like, that would have helped your image so much more if you had just.
Mm-hmm.
No, it
But
wouldn't have. No, you said that in
really,
2025.
oh, I
You're talking
guess
about
you're
Pee Wee
right.
Herman.
That's
Pee
true,
Wee Herman.
yeah.
You're talking about the 1980s, 90s. No, it would not have helped.
Mm-mm.
He'd
That's
have been
right.
off. What? They'd have removed Pee Wee's Playhouse and all that.
All I can say is I didn't realize that he was always in them heels in the Pee Wee's Playhouse every time I would
So
watch it. And he was
one
moving
thing,
in those heels, is all I can
one
say.
thing about Pee Wee Herman that he got. I remember. I don't know. I didn't see the documentary, so I can't comment fully. But one thing that led to one of the issues was that he never got a chance to be himself. Like when you see other characters like Hulk Hogan or
Mm-hmm.
anybody, like the guy who played Jim Varney. Remember Ernest Scared Stupid?
Oh,
He was like Jim
Ernest.
Oh
Oh, I
Varney,
yeah.
loved Ernest P.
right?
Worrell. Oh
They
my
play
gosh.
those characters for the time you saw them on TV. Outside of the TV, they were who they were, Jim Varney, whatever. Pee Wee Herman, if you even watched the shows back then, it said Pee Wee Herman as himself. Like he had to be Pee Wee Herman
All the time.
everywhere
Yeah,
he
that's
went.
what he talked
His
about. That's what I'm
star on the
telling you, friend.
Hollywood,
You gotta
it
watch
didn't.
the documentary. It touches everything. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna check
it
it out.
was
I'm gonna definitely
really
check it
good. It
out.
was really good. It's only it's 3 hours though. Like it's 1.5 for part one and 1.5 for part two. So it's a
Nah,
commitment.
that's good. I grew up on Pee Wee Herman. That's how I could. When Jade wrote out like that, that's the first. my man was my man was on it. You know? That laugh that Pee Wee used to do. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that shit was crazy.
I loved it.
That
I
shit
loved
was
his little
crazy.
laugh.
Have y'all seen Blow?
Oh yes, I've seen it. Yeah, I saw it too young. Definitely, I will say that. I saw it too young, but it was good. It was good. Him
It's
getting to be
Well,
Paul
on
Rubens at that point was, I think, what made him happy. Like that, they talk about that too. Like
yeah.
they touch. That's what I'm saying. They touch every single thing. He talks about all of it, like all of it.
I remember when Buffy the Vampire Slayer came out and no one could believe that was Pee Wee Herman. Like Paul Rubens in that movie because you never saw that name, Paul Rubens. It always was Pee Wee Herman
Mm-hmm.
as him.
It always
Pee Wee
was
Herman
Pee Wee
as Pee Wee Herman.
Herman.
He wasn't allowed to be cast as nothing else. He wasn't allowed to do nothing else. So when you saw Paul Rubens, it was like, okay, that's just a random actor. Uh-huh.
Oh. I love this laugh. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Pee Wee Herman, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Pee Wee.
Okay, I think I have a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, so this situation with these two, like, do you think she actually had feelings for him?
Absolutely, I think she did. Absolutely, yes.
That fucking bus didn't pull up. She was about to slide with
Yeah,
Kenny.
she was
That was about
about
to be
to
Kenny's
let him
girl.
hit. She was gonna, yes. She was gonna
Kenny was
pretend she was
definitely.
never a lesbian by the time, before that bus pulled up.
It's like
Yeah, Kenny.
I I completely, of course, understand, your person is there with you and stuff.
Mhm.
But a few things frustrated me, like how she acted like she didn't understand Kenny's
Oh my God, these
reaction.
monsters are. I'm sorry, my
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
I'm just them playing the
Are messing with
celebration like
Kenny. Yes,
shit.
let us
Yeah, like
celebrate. Like mama didn't just
celebrate
die.
good times. Come on.
Whoever is in control of the music is diabolical.
Yes, every single time. They should have done that to him. They chose the best music for that moment. Like,
Diabolical.
I mean, they could have played some. I'm trying to think, what other song could they have played? Like that would have been just like Tupac's "Dear Mama." Like
Oh,
shut up.
you know what I mean? Like
But
I
you also
love
have to
paying
think, like,
rent,
when
rent
was the
too.
last? I
Good to-
think they picked these songs too because they're still like those monsters are very much still in the time zone from when they first killed people. You know what I mean? Whoever the last crop of people were. Like, you know how Victor's been there? Like, whoever was like after Victor, like,
oh.
because Donna's only been there 2 years, right? Like, when we did the math, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's only been 2-ish years.
It
Like,
depends on how much time has gone by from that point to this point, but yeah, roughly.
yes, exactly.
She's been there a long time because they were there. If you were there during the time Boy's 96 Days starts where he's doing good. Before that, he finds the chickens. Then he finds the talismans. Um, you know, so Donna had been there like extended period of time before that, where they were running
Mhm.
around night to night, every
In
night.
them
Boyd was like, "You
holes.
gotta," yeah, and Boyd was like, "We gotta switch it up, get more holes." So even Boyd had a period of time where they were doing
Where
that
Mm-hmm.
he was in
too,
the holes. Yeah.
until he went out into the forest and went deep into the forest and found the talismans. So that's a very interesting dynamic. But I do think the screenwriter show messed up in a little bit. If you wanted to show Chrissy more in love, the dynamic with her and Kenny to toughen it out, she should have slept with Kenny. She should have slept with Kenny
Mm.
because then when her wife shows up, it's now she is torn. She is torn and she does not know what to do. And this is not no like I know everybody in the hood like Kenny
Do
don't
you
left
think
this
that's what a part
man
of why they cut her hair? Because they're like, oh, we gotta like let people
to
know,
show you
like,
what
Yeah.
side that she stays on, right?
yes,
But I
yeah,
think she should have slept with
exactly.
Kenny. Blur that line to where the
Mm-hmm.
emotional we know the emotional connection. We were rooting for Kenny. He deserves to have a good
Yes.
woman. Oh, she's not good. You stepped out on your people. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know what to think about her. Like it would have made it where her talking to Kenny right here, because we know how Kenny feels about her. We know how she feels about Kenny, but she's conflicted.
I
I
don't
love it.
like I don't like how she at times pretends like she doesn't understand like what Kenny is feeling about the situation. It's almost like, well, what do what do you it's almost like what are you upset about?
Like, you're
When you
not that
know
dumb.
what
Like,
he's
we
upset
can
about.
see,
Yeah.
yeah, we can see you're not that dumb. Like, Christy, like, please stop playing with this man. Like, you
Yes.
don't,
Yeah.
like, no. Because you're over here with your meth girl. You know what I mean? Like, she's over here
Come
stealing
on, man. Not
drugs.
the meth.
Like, come on. Like,
Not
there's
the
no
meth
way you
girl.
don't understand what she's going through. Like, if you can think that deep, you know you can think that deep, Christy. Like, don't pretend that you can't.
I definitely not the meth.
I'm just saying, right? It was meth, right? I'm right. Like, I'm not crazy. It
Yeah,
was meth.
yeah, she was
Okay,
definitely
okay,
on that. It
okay.
was something else she was taking though. She was taking it
She took
because Tilly gave it
the
to her.
liquid meth from Tilly's. She took Tilly's
Yeah,
medicine. Tilly needs that. She got
yeah, she's wild.
cancer. Goodness
Yeah, she's wild.
gracious, stealing a cancer patient's drugs. Ugh, ugh, can't.
I have a theory about Tilly too. I want to get into one day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. We didn't even give it the timestamps where we're at. We're at 35. Just go to the 36-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? We got to catch
Yeah,
y'all up to
Henry's
speed.
showing Tabitha Victor's old room and how he never did
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, we got to catch y'all up to speed. Um, the dynamic of Tabitha and Victor's dad is kind of low key crazy. I can't get into the why because we're not there. That's going to be
Mm-hmm.
revealed later.
That'll be in a few.
You know?
That'll be down the line, but
Oh my gosh, man!
they're talking like they're old friends. You know, like
They're talking
just
like they're
crazy.
old friends. It's insane, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm Victor's dad, do you call the cops and get rid of her? Do you think she's crazy? You came back with my son's
No,
birthday.
no. You saw the shift in his eyes when she said exactly what Miranda was saying before they dipped out on him. You know what I mean? Like,
I 100% understand why he called the cops at first because, like he said,
mhm.
the whole town has been thinking for what 30 something years that he killed his whole family.
They're under the house or some shit, like their
Hmm.
bodies.
In the meantime, he's suffering and lonely and depressed and all kinds of stuff, and still have no idea where his family went.
hmm
Like
That's
I come.
horrible, man.
Hmm.
That's really messed up. Because when you think about some of these people's families, you know, Boyd had his whole family. Luckily, Matthews had
hmm
their whole family. Donna, unfortunately, was with her sister. I really wish they would go back into Donna's night of arrival because they got there
Hmm.
at night.
I don't want them to. I told you, because once they start telling Donna's backstory, my girl's done, and I refuse. I don't want my lady out of here. Donna needs to survive. That's my girl. I can't take it. Once I see the episode title, if there's an episode title that's even like hints at Donna, I'm gonna be devastated before we start watching it because I'm gonna know this is my girl's
Yeah,
done for. She's gone. She's a goner.
that's when we got to hit him with that Pee Wee Herman. You know what I'm saying? You got him with that Pee Wee Herman. Just get on your bicycle and
Just
just
gonna
laugh.
cry. I'm gonna have a bike ready for that episode and just take off on
Dog,
you.
I could just see. I wish I could do a comedy parallel with AI and be like Fromville, the celebrity version. What celebrities would you stick into Fromville, and who survives? And when I mean celebrities, I don't mean like Harold Perrineau. I mean like a character he has played, or a character that celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like Rick Grimes would be great. Andrew Lincoln.
Oh, I thought you meant like real life people. I was gonna say like Tiffany from I Love New York. I would love to see her in Fromville. That would be so
No, I mean
good.
that's a character she played, but I mean, is it really a character? You slept with Flavor Flav 2 seasons in a row, and he never picked you once. That's
Tiffany
diabolical.
is my favorite. You cannot talk about my girl like that. Like she is the
I think
ultimate.
the Jersey
Like
Shore cast got to go on here. I think
that'd
you
be
got to stick the
so
Jersey
good.
Shore
Can
cast
you
on here.
imagine?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Cabs is here. You know what I'm
Paulie
saying? You
and
got to
Vinny
get
are
them all up
dying
on it.
trying to drink with the monsters. Like I can see it already. Them trying to go out there and drink with the monsters, and
They
that's
trying to
then they're
fight.
done.
They trying to fight them out. You know that first time they get drunk, and Snooki and them is like, "Come on, we sick of
Ronnie
this
for
shit."
sure is gonna try and fight one and get slaughtered. Is also what I can say. Yeah, Ronnie from Jersey Shore. He's gonna be like, "I'm
Oh
strong.
yeah,
I'm gonna do it."
Ronnie was on one. Now
Yes,
watch
That
this
would
Ronnie
part
was
be
though.
always ready to fight.
that would be just
Watch this
straight
part.
comedy.
We're at 39. We're at 40 minutes pretty much. What do you see here? Watch this. She's going. She can't get in the house.
No, she smelled it.
She smelled the crops. Remember?
Hmm.
But no, no, no. She could. She jiggles the handle. It's like chick, chick, chick. She can't get in.
You're right. I did remember you say that. Like we
Can't
should have
get
known
in.
it. Yeah.
There were so many hints. We couldn't. She cannot. She cannot get
She
in.
couldn't open the door. We should have known. That meant,
Because you know what's on them doors. Now watch. Watch what
there's
you're about to see here. If you think I'm lying, watch here. Watch. You see old girl leave, right? But here they're gonna make sure that this snapshot. Watch. Door was open. She just went right in. Why Fatima couldn't go in?
I always
This
thought
is
the
your
smell of the food stopped her in her tracks.
nah. She jiggled the handle. You can hear the handle jiggle. Like
yeah, because she
why
couldn't
did
like open
she
it.
couldn't enter? She couldn't open it.
Because if
Like
you think
watch if
about
you
it,
get
we
a
never
second.
see her open a door after she gets pregnant. Like she's never besides the
Hmm?
restroom door. But
The
you know
restroom.
what I mean?
Someone else always opens the door, and it doesn't.
Oh
It doesn't make
yeah,
it.
now that no, wait, did
Someone else
she open
always
the door
opens
for
the door
Ellis?
for her.
No, she
It's always
unlocked
Ellis
it.
doing it. Because what's a gentlemanly thing to do? A man opens the door for you anyway, right? So it doesn't seem off cue. And this nasty woman is eating these dead crops like like fucking Wingstop wings. She, she looked like me on a
I have her
Friday
phone.
night. watching SmackDown and Roman Reigns. Dog, her. Yikes.
I love Donna's butchering. Like, she's so good at being a hunter. That's why I'm saying, like, we can't lose her. There's too much. There's too much. She's too needed.
Donna? I agree.
Yes,
100%.
Donna. Can you? None of these other men
agree.
are doing nothing that Donna can do.
God
Jim's not
damn.
gonna be out there
Riding on the man.
slaughtering no
My man
cow.
got on the whole bike. Jim just found
Boy
crops.
can't do none. Boy can't cut up no cow.
Boy, Law and Order. 96
Ellis
days.
can't cut up no
Number one on
cow.
the chart.
Who's gonna cut up
Ellis
the cows
will
if
just-
Donna dies? Who's gonna cut the meats? Nobody. Nobody except
Right, I'm
Donna.
out here cutting the meats, but that don't mean they ain't got somebody else that could do it.
They don't, or else she would do. She would be like, "Hey, here, come cut this meat."
No, she
You know what I
grieving
mean?
a little. Maybe, maybe not. You might be right. I don't know. I just know. Damn. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well,
I'm gonna have to show you this offline, friend.
Christy over here cleaning this body like that's her mother-in-law really is upsetting me right now. Like, girl, you did not want her son. Get out of here. You broke his heart over there. Nuh-uh.
Ooh, I can't wait to eat. Friend, it's looking
I
good
love
over
me
here,
some
friend.
Sarah. I don't care what nobody says. Sarah can do no
Oh my
wrong. She
gosh.
did no wrong.
Sarah-
Sarah did no
Sarah's a
wrong.
killer.
She
Sarah
had
is
good
YNW
reason
Melly.
every single time she had to catch a body.
Oh, we got little people in the building. Salute to the little people.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Sorry.
That's cute. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. My little people are downstairs. It's summertime. Hey, we get to play. It's 10 o'clock. I don't want to yell on the broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? Then I got to hit him with that Pee Wee Herman. Do we really got to go to bed? Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Get
And you
out
go
of
downstairs
here.
and
My
do
girls
all
are
your-
up. My girls are up. They're
all
old
your
though.
adult
My kids-
contraptions. You know how Pee Wee Herman had like the craziest contraption just to make an egg?
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
Yeah, like you could have just cracked it, Pee Wee. Like make
yo,
it make sense.
all the time that took to do all of that and all craziness. There's a word
It's-
for that too. I first forgot what it is. Where people do the utmost extra stuff just to do a very, very simple task. That was Pee Wee Herman
A
at the base.
scientist? What is
No,
it?
not scientist. Let me pull it up because it's a word. That's a heavy pour, even on a day like today. That's a heavy pour, even on a day like today. Let's all be like Kenny, man. I'm not gonna put the thing on. We're gonna be like Kenny. We're gonna give a heavy pour for Kenny. And at the end of this episode, we're gonna announce the winner of the signed Sable bourbon signed by Harold Perrineau himself, Sheriff Boyd. This bottle is going to somebody.
Somebody.
You know what I mean?
My bottle is still waiting to be signed.
If you want,
You
I'll
should have
sign
taken it to get
you.
them to sign it. To get Dave and
Hey, you know what,
Victor.
Kara? I got it. You said you're in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
I might have a surprise for you. I might have to work with you, and as a special token of appreciation, I have a surprise for you. That's what I'm gonna do. I didn't know you was a Walking Dead fan too, so it can make my Walking Dead verse from a little less biased per se. You know what I'm saying? Because there's another fan, and the fans are from. I didn't know that you know what I'm saying. So like, oh snap, I love that. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta. We'll take care of you. We got you. All praise the universe. We got you. This is a horrible spot too, man. I can't watch this. If y'all like, why don't you just watching that? Because this is a hard watch, not that.
Yeah,
for
this is a
entertainment,
hard
watch.
episode. This is a
It
hard
is.
watch.
Emotionally, what's
We're
about to
keeping
happen
it
with
light so we
Kenny.
don't cry again.
Yeah, it's like Kenny, man,
Y'all, I've been begging from both accounts, begging Sable to come to the tri-state area.
I don't understand. I want to know how they're picking stuff. I definitely think Houston
I'm like,
was really good to them. I will say that. People in
they've been
Houston
to some
showed
places twice and have not been to New York not one time.
that is kind of crazy. I would think New York, LA, Texas, someplace in Texas, and around Chicago would be your four pillars
Mhm.
of where I would, if I, but again, they pick their places based on something, some sort of
Right.
data that they got back. And also maybe
Mhm.
schedule too. Scheduling of when you guys can go because you know Harold Perrineau, Tyrone,
'Cause they haven't even been back to Florida yet,
K.
right?
Diggs. No, they haven't because Orlando. When they caught Orlando, people weren't really up on it. I went there like multiple times, swung through, talked to them, all that. They FaceTime with my girl Dora. You know, that was the greatest FaceTime I ever got in the history of phone calls. You know what I mean? On a Tuesday, too. It was a Tuesday. I'll never forget. I was writing some stuff for the pod. I had just bought a glass of Sable. She was like, she's like, friend, all right, hold
You
on.
better answer when I call. That's what I told him the whole
Yo, and
day.
then
I
it
was
was
like, you better
like, you know
answer.
what I
I'm in
mean?
here. I'm at the end
And
of
they,
the line.
they
Answer.
literally, yeah, they was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Yo, coincidentally, I literally just poured a glass of and pulled it up the bed." It was like, "Oh, yeah." So it was fire, man. It was real. It was dope.
Nice.
Woo!
I love
Yeah,
how
man. I
Kenny
can't
was
wait.
just willing to walk into the cave to go be with the monsters. Like, chill out, Kenny.
Mhm.
We hate
No,
you, but you
he
did.
was going to light them jokers up, which I
Yes.
think there has to be a task force. Sign me up. Do you think a special task force of like we need elite killers? We need people who are willing to risk it all.
We need a
No, for
team.
real. You wanna do dumb shit? Let us know.
I
Yep.
don't think they have the
Because when we
numbers
have
for
this,
that
we
just
got to
yet.
go take a life.
Randall would be one person in there.
Oh yeah, Randall. He doesn't even get to not volunteer. He's going.
Exactly. He's
Like,
going.
The
Um,
Rube Goldberg machine. It's an overly a complex contraption designed to perform very simple tasks in an indirect, convoluted way. Pee Wee Herman famously uses one in his for his breakfast scene.
yes.
Rube Goldberg's machine. That's the machine he used.
Ugh, I'm tired of her.
that's one of my favorite lines. If you put any more makeup on her, she's gonna wake up and slap the lipstick out of your hand.
Oh, poor Kenny. They came together for Kenny and never came back together for him again. That shit was crazy to me. I was like, y'all really made it seem like you cared about my guy. Yeah, you did it.
Complexity bias and pop Rube Goldbergism. That's what it's called. Rube Goldbergism is an informal way of saying it describe people who use a complex approach to accomplish simple task. Crazy. You have friends, Kira.
Mhm.
People be looking for you. You start popping up in places. People be looking for you.
Wait, somebody
Mm-hmm.
looking for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. J's reviews. Do they
Oh,
follow
for
you?
me?
I
I
think so.
think
It says
Yeah,
so.
from Emily.
hashtag Frumily. I mean, I'm assuming it's you because you run the joint. I did not know. I'm so like enamored. I'm a fan of a fan that we're fanning together, and that's how we gonna keep it cool. You like that? That's a whole
Mhm.
entendre right there. This did. But
One day I just searched Twitter and was like, I searched like Fromily, from fans, fans of from. I searched like everything I could and I could not find any fan accounts. And I was like, well, time to
It's
create
time.
one.
I'm gonna tell everyone I know to tap in. That's a friend. That's a fan because
Well,
that's
thank
that's
you.
amazing. Yeah, no, thank you. You're the one that did us the favor of creating a place we can come and congregate.
You know
and
what? People
Sarah
try and
killed
say
somebody.
Sarah's this evil lady who's a murderer, but they
She
always
is.
come back to her when they're in some kind of angst, wanting to like chit chat with her and be like, "Hey, you're a
Sarah's a
murderer."
killer. Sarah's a killer.
She's a listening ear.
There's
That's my girl. Sarah's my girl. She done no wrong. Four body Sarah is where we're at right now. That's my
I'm
four
trying to
body Sarah.
think. I, how many episodes that I want Sarah dead?
Mm.
Not a single one for me.
Say
I
it with
don't
your
want her
chest.
dead in any of them. I don't
Was it
want
the
Just
her dead
remember,
whole?
in none
y'all,
of them.
52 minutes, 53. Might as well go to 53 by the time we get here.
I'm like,
Henry's
was it the
taking,
whole
yeah.
first season? Maybe.
Oh, no, no, not my girl. She was just a girl trying to save her and her brother's life. The town played with her heart.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love how he casually says they were doing acid and then is like, yeah, you know, we were just doing nothing
That is
crazy,
wild.
just a little bit of acid.
All I know is after this scene, I was like, well, give the people in town some acid so they can get up out of there.
So we can see exactly.
No,
We'll
I
all
can't give them
march
acid.
up.
They'll be going out trying to smoke with the monsters.
You're right.
You can't have that. You know what I mean? I just talked about let's do some wild stuff. Let's put a task force together. A daytime killer like Blade. We need a daytime group. We're gonna sleep at night, daytime, and we need to tune y'all up. We need y'all to have razors. We need to make stakes. Something to if we have to go out at night and battle, we know you're gonna get killed, but we expect you guys to be the first line of defense. Sign me up.
I'm
I'm gonna go
kind
on the
of
cage
upset
run
none
if
of them had like modern cars because you know those LED lights are bright. Like those would have been
Oh
so
yeah.
no, but remember
useful.
with Boyd,
Like
they was popping tires. Boyd and them, they always pop the like I never understood that they pop the tires on all the vehicles. Like
popping
why?
the
Why are you
tires
doing that?
doesn't stop the power though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but when
I
you
can
sit
tell
them
you
there for
why.
so long without use.
As a person that has dealt with the public a lot, I can tell you exactly why they pop tires. Because
Yeah,
Boyd said, bet you I'm not about to argue with every car that comes
person
through
that comes
here
through
and
here.
every person in the car. Nope. Guess what? Now your car broke down. Get out.
Get out, get in the house, get in this hole.
see, but
Like,
that's
come on.
dang, y'all, they doing a funeral and all that. I just think I'm not gonna hold you. I do believe with teaching and let me get back to this boy section real quick. That's foolish. Smart but foolish. I get you. I'm not gonna argue with everybody. Because again, one thing ideas are contagious. So if you start saying we can leave, we should leave it take that little bit grows like wildfire too. Just like
Hmm.
hope can grow like wildfire, and so can despair. So it's good to always have those people who are really positive, so you can tap in with them. But however, if you're gonna try to make an escape or you need to, I need the vehicles
Hmm.
up and running. I need the vehicles up and running. If you want to look, we need the gas, we need to save it, we need to, X, Y, and Z. But I need every vehicle start and stop once a week. I need every vehicle to move a little bit, whether drive it forward, pull it back. I need the batteries good because if we ever have to just beat it in the middle of the night, like the talismans don't work, then we're just gonna be driving around all night, and that's only
Right.
gonna last 1 or 2 days before the
Hmm.
gas is like we ain't got none, and then we got to figure out another plan, and maybe using the cars to park to create a barrier of some sort or like hey, I'm not popping on them tires on all them vehicles. No,
I was
no.
upset when Donna shot the bus's tires out because I'm like, well, finally a vehicle
Damn.
that everyone can leave in like at the same time in the same vehicle, and now that one doesn't have a tire either.
She only shot one tire, right? Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a bus
They got
tire.
no
It's not like you
spares?
just nah. It probably does, but it's I mean, she shouldn't have did it, man. I agree.
She
She
shouldn't
shouldn't have
have
did it.
did it. She shouldn't have did it.
They was wilding for that. Salute Polo Jesus B001. Salute to y'all on Instagram. We see y'all. We see you even when we think we don't see you.
Yes.
I'm gonna need your help with something tomorrow. No, you got to tell me, Dad.
A dirty neck. I just noticed that.
We gonna catch one of these things. It's crazy.
Boy, it is crazy. Listen, nah, it's almost dark. You bring your ass inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Look,
your
Jim's
dad.
not a good dad. We've talked about this. This is a part of why I dislike him so much. Like, you
And then
can't
and then the
control
little
your
one, and
kids
then
at
Ethan
all.
goes with it.
Oh yeah, he had pissed the kids off by then.
And he walk off like a sucker.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't like that.
Y'all, the way I want to go to Nova Scotia and find this set and just run around it and take pictures like a crazy person.
Have you seen the people that have gone already? Oh, they're
Mm-hmm.
so lucky. Ugh. Jim always upset me. Like, why did you answer this phone and act so surprised? Like,
'Cause I
every
don't think he was
time.
really to hear this.
He gets destroyed by anything. Jim's such a sad boy. I hate it.
This did y'all originally see what I what I posted about this scene?
No,
Oh
what
no,
did you
wait.
say?
Now I'm like, is it this scene? No, it's not this phone call. It's the other phone call.
The other
Never
phone
mind.
call.
Yeah.
It's Thomas. Hi, Dad. It's
This
Thomas.
is Thomas. Like, shut up. You know you're not motherfucking Thomas. Like, Jim, you know too. Jim just keeps being played by these people on this phone. Like, I don't understand it. Like,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next episode is called Mousetrap. And remember, Jim's talking about trapping a monster. I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll just leave it at that. The man is bugging, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's right. I don't think
well, we
Jim's
know
gonna die.
why Jim was wrote the way he was wrote.
I shouldn't
We
even said that.
is the collective
I
here
didn't mean
now.
it. But if you know, you know.
I was
We
even
know.
trying was trying to help him come up with ways like, okay, maybe if you let him in the house and then put the talismans outside the door, they can't come out.
They're gonna knock that shit down. What are y'all doing? We gave you this. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm
Don't play
like,
with
Yeah, I think
there's just no way to do that.
Not at
I think
all.
Jim is. Let me ask you this, right? Now that Jim, he got this call. Your wife has not returned. Your kids just went out right before dark. You're losing control. Should Jim just go to the colony house? Does Jim need a complete change of scenery? What do we do that can make Jim? Is there anything you can do to make Jim stand out as a parent and say, "Hey, let's do this"? Because them kids ain't listening to Jim. They're done. Them not
He
even the
killed
little
their
ones.
brother. He let their brother roll off a table and made his mom their mom want to leave them. Like,
We don't know if
why
that's
would you trust?
entirely true. We
That's
just
what
know
she
it's
said. She said, Jim,
like she did say it.
you had to take that phone call and you let the baby roll off. You know what I mean? Like,
Mike McCullough, appreciate the love, good sir. Click in the building.
yes. Oh, I need to send you the money for my shirt. No, yeah, I forgot.
Oh man,
For sure,
we
for
can make
sure. I
those
need to send you
we
the
can make
money for
those
this
happen.
shirt.
We can make those things happen. That's an easy thing. However, let's go back to Jim and his wicked ways.
I feel like as far as parenting, especially when it's your third or fourth kid, like if it's your first kid, yeah, every little thing is you're like super careful and let me be light and let me, pay, let, but when it's like kid number 3 or 4, not that you're careless, but you're more comfortable kind of juggling more things while you're taking care of your kids, if that makes sense. So, like, a parent of 3
100%.
or 4 kids is not gonna think twice about just grabbing a phone. You know what I mean? It's not
Three,
something
four.
that you, like
Excuses, friend. Excuses
I
is
don't
what you make
know.
up for
It's
this man.
because how many times I have 4 kids. You know how many times I've been on the cell phone while I've changed my kids? Like,
She makes it
Mm.
seem like they had a house phone and he like ran to go get the house phone. That's why I'm always like, what year is Tabitha in that she's like, you ran to go get the house phone? Like, why do
oh,
y'all
I
have a
thought
house
she
phone?
said, like, they turned for a second and turned back and the baby was off the
Baby was
table.
on the was done. Was
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
I don't think it was his fault per se. I just think Dora hates Jim and has
I
linked
hate
the
Jim.
death
I
to
just don't
him.
like him. Now Sarah would have been an accident. That she's just a girl, she's just a girl. She doesn't know. Oh, until
Mm.
10.
So here's my issue, right? I think Jim is lost. I think a change. He said, "Hey, we're gonna move to Colony House." He should talk to Donna. That might be able to get Ethan with some people maybe that he could like talk to and kind of hang out. Julie, same thing,
Bother,
and then
you mean?
maybe I mean then he need right now. Your wife is gone. You ain't got no control of these kids, and
Colony
now
House don't want to take care of them kids. They live like animals over there, having sex on the couch in front of everybody in the middle of the night. Like, they're not going to be good to have around Ethan. Like, no.
I don't even really think they live like that too much anymore because there's not really like the
Because they
Colony
were
House
destroyed by
town
since that
separation
man let the
anymore.
monster in. Yeah. Once that man had let that monster in on Fatima's 1 year anniversary, nothing was the same.
Hmm.
Nothing was the same.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
That one was
Latasha,
so
what
good
up?
because it was like, why would you do that?
Um, I man, it sucks to see Kenny in the state that he's in. He's lost both parents now. Let me see if I have a question because I had a question earlier and I wanted to kind of come back. Now that he's on this mission, right, and he kind of gets off it, Boyd kind of talks him off the lid. What? Kenny has nobody left. Is it is it a good thing for Kenny to say, "Hey, let's bring up trying to take some of these monsters out"? We saw what happened with the tower. After the tower, things went haywire. Simultaneously, they were digging a hole to find about electricity. Things went haywire. However, people don't communicate. So, do you think Kenny should lead up a team? Because right now he's in his I don't give a F mode. I don't give a F. He was about to go into that cave and burn them things alive. And maybe that would work. Do you think it works? And do you think we should make a team?
I don't think they got the numbers.
Damn.
It scared the bejesus out of me with these two about to go into the cave and just do their thing. It scared the crap out of me, but also, um, maybe the trick is to go in there during the day when they're napping.
Mm. I would like to try it. Would you? Okay, Kira, would you try it? And Dora, would you try it? Would you go in there while they're napping? Torches, tiki torches, whatever the case. Gasoline.
If I'm Kenny, yeah.
He needs some get back for sure.
Honestly, at that it like, if I'm Boyd or even if I'm, like, Sarah, yeah, I would go in.
Sarah? What you mean by Sarah?
Yeah. Like, if
You think
I'm just
Sarah's a
putting
killer like
myself as
that?
yeah,
Yes, what do you mean?
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Sarah's gonna, yeah. Yeah.
Put Jim
I
to some
fully
good use and send him in there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I think Sarah could take down some of them monsters if she really wanted to.
I do
Now,
too, and
this Sarah now, yes, as compared to season 1 Sarah, no. Season 3 Sarah, definitely she'll be 10 body Sarah by the end of the thing. You know what I mean?
and the way that a lot of fans' feelings have changed drastically about Sarah over time, I believe, like, the town or monsters or whatever was communicating with her feels the same way, like, think if she would have gotten put in the box in season 1, nothing would have happened to her.
I think the
I
same thing. I think they would have left her alone,
I
honestly.
think for whatever reason, if like they stuck her in a box right now, she would be a goner.
Oh yeah, because she's a threat now. She's a threat.
hmm
Yes. She don't listen. Now they know she don't listen. She's not on their side.
Oh man. Um, I think Sarah would be a great person not to head up the team, but to be a member of the team. Because I'll be honest,
hmm
everyone knows Sarah's body count. And when you say when Sarah, when Sarah say I'm going to kill these monsters, I honestly I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like I would feel you feel 4 people. Shit, you could probably take
I'm
one of them.
behind her. Yup. We're putting Jim
Yeah,
in the
like
front
we
and
know you can
Sarah's right
take us
behind
out.
her.
You got if we broke each monster down individually, Sarah has probably the most, and she's not a
hmm
monster. So yeah, I feel a little confident with Sarah going in there on this special regime of elite killers.
Correct me
Um,
if I'm wrong. When the town stopped communicating with her, is when the boy in white started communicating with her, right?
off the top of my head,
Yes.
I
When they
remember they
went
were in the
when
forest.
yes, when she went to the forest with Boyd, after she was like, I'm not listening to y'all type of thing. Yeah, after I would say after Boyd trapped her in the base or she went in the basement, they locked her up, stuff like that. And then when she went out there with yeah, because that would be the first instance that the town didn't like write into her arm what to do. Was the
hmm
boy in white being like, "Hey, come in this tree," you know, like, "Well, I got
hmm
you. Don't worry."
I think and almost so when she was getting written on early in the episodes,
Written is
season
an
one,
understatement. They were cutting up my girl's forearm in her mind, in her
I
mind, in her
wonder
mind.
if she ever had it because she was saying they say different things when she went in the forest with Boyd. Okay. Yikes, where did that come from? She like knew to trust him. I wonder if she's like seen him before and off camera, and it's something we don't really see on camera, you know? Um, because they were doing things to her like, she really felt like she had no choice. Maybe the boy in white even talked to her at some point off camera again to like,
Mhm.
make her feel like her judgment is good. I do think that I I don't have the same liking of Sarah. She killed Kenny's dad. She killed the other doctor that was there in that thing too, like knowingly by leaving the door open. Not she like
She was trying
indirectly
to
did it.
save her and her brother. They told her she could leave.
How many times was they gonna lie to her before she realized that they was full of shit?
I don't know. She's just a
I agree.
girl. She's just a girl. She's just a
We
girl.
cannot keep doing that.
Yes. Would we
She's
do
just
it for
a
Boyd's
girl. What
wife?
does that
If she
mean?
survived? If she survived, would you say she's just a girl going crazy? Or would you be
No.
like,
I be like, she went crazy. Like she went crazy. You being a female ain't nothing, got nothing to do with it. Other than like if something
because
happens to
Sarah
your kid,
can't just
maybe.
go crazy? Because obviously they were
think
making her crazy. You know what I
think Boyd's
mean?
wife should have went in the box.
Both wives was
I
definitely
think
going on the block.
she would have definitely gone in the box in that instance. Yes.
She one
You think
shotted
that's
like
a
4 or
part
5
why he
people.
a part of why he probably was like, I'm just gonna have to kill her too, because he knew like he might have had to put her in the box.
hmm
Like, you
And he
gotta
didn't
go,
want to do
babe.
that.
I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
I agree. That's a harsh pill to swallow.
that's crazy to me still. Like, I can't. She went nuts. That lady was going nuts, killing those people in the front of the town. A massacre. It was unnecessary. Unnecessary.
I still want to know what she was staring at.
So I want to know because she said this reminds me of a dream when I was a kid, and we're gonna find
hmm
out in like what were you? I need to know. I need to know. I think we'll get that in season 4. I can't say without saying certain things we haven't seen.
You think
from
they
the
made a
episode.
fake Boyd for her? Like they were pretending that Boyd was dead?
I think the men, except for Jade, so this I can't say that either.
Yeah, you can't. You got
Yeah.
so hard to
I gotta
be.
wait for these episodes. I got
Yes.
some serious theories, but I do think that we're going to see what Boyd's wife, what was her name? Oh my god,
Miranda, not
whatever.
Miranda.
No,
What? Um,
Oh my
Andrea,
gosh.
no, Valerie, no,
Andrea's so off.
see, is it Abby?
Valerie's worse.
Abby, you're right. Yes,
Abby,
Abby. Yes,
Abby.
Abby.
You know what's crazy? I could have just went right back here, clicked, and been like, let's
What
just
is
see
the
what her
name?
name is. It's clearly Abby Stevens. Like,
Mhm.
I didn't have to like really think about it that hard. I don't know what I was doing thinking about it like that.
Unprepared.
But like I do think due to someone else having I think there's gonna be dreams where other people saw each other. And they're going to be able to link that so we get some sort of backstory. I don't think we're done with Abby and what she said. I
I
hope
see.
not.
That's why I feel like we're not done with Tian Chen either. Like I feel like they definitely are gonna have to bring her back for Kenny to see her. Like at some point.
Yeah, if
Mm.
we were to never see her again, that would be very devastating. Like we need Ghost or Tian Chen or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
she got a T. I mean, because Bacta, I just feel bad for her. Oh, you printed it out or they gave you a printed out?
They gave me a printout.
Oh, so lucky they gave you the printed. Oh, jealousy is what I feel towards you right now, friend. Because no. What? The
And
whole
I rem
family gets to be his bestie? Oh.
Wait, oh, I didn't even finish the story. So I go to his table and I'm talking to him about the show. That's how I found out that he was going on the 15th. And we talked a little bit about like the theory of like how time moves in Fromville and
Uh-huh.
certain stuff like that. And then I'm like, you do remember me, right? The crazy family that came and took a picture with you earlier. And he goes, oh yeah, with Keon, right? That's my son's name.
Not their besties. Ugh. Your
I was
son is
like,
I
bestie.
like
what?
this.
So crazy. I can never use this cup again.
You can't because Victor
That's it.
touched it.
Slide it further up. Mm, Victor's Peaches.
I can never I used to use it all the time and now I can't use it ever again.
Yeah.
Let me see. So David Alpay, I don't know if he did it more because it was fun for us to see him be Jade like,
Mm-hmm.
but so he's on stage answering questions during the panel. And he's like, yeah, I have these bracelets here, as a matter of fact, and we're going to give them out to everyone that asks us a really good question. And if you're wondering where the bracelets came from, I just stole them from the table right on the other side.
Not he's a thief.
I was cackling like, he did what? He's like, yeah, I have a couple of them on, and I'm just going to give the rest of them away. I was like,
Fire.
so he's Jade. So he's Jade.
Well, speaking of giveaways,
Yes, speaking of, oh, that was a good into it.
Yes.
that was. I like that. I like that. Um, you can post it on the screen real quick. I have it ready to like post on the multiple channels and stuff. But we have to talk about the winner, the Sable, the hat.
Should I
We
get
will
my
talk
bottle
about this more.
too?
I
Should I
mean, you
get
can
my
post your
bottle
bottle,
too? Okay, I'm gonna get my bottle too. Hold on.
but there's only one bottle going to a person. Don't
Imma
be thinking
just
like,
show
oh, it's two
y'all
bottles.
Imma just show y'all that I have a bottle.
Wait.
Everybody got a bottle of Sable.
Everybody got
So
a
right from the rip,
bottle.
we know that we went, you know what I'm saying? Sable is the thing to get. Definitely get you a bottle of Sable. You will not, if you drink bourbons, great. It is a great thing to get. It is a great enjoy it. Enjoy it. But we have a winner. Are you ready?
Should we hold up
Let
the
me see if I
bottle
get a
while we
banner.
say it? Let's hold the bottle while
Let
we
me
say it. Let's hold the bottle.
let me create a banner of the winner's name as well. But I'm so happy as well, because one, it's our first giveaway on the Hall Prison Universe for From.
Yes.
Uh,
Really?
Yes, it's our first giveaway. Yes.
Nice.
We wanted to wait till the last season to give away the bottle, just
Okay.
to, since we didn't know when season 4 was coming, stuff like that. So,
yes, but season 4 is so far away because we still don't know. Are you ready?
mm-hmm.
All right. Let me go ahead and click it. Boom, bang, pow.
Did you see it? Can you see it?
So on multiple channels, Otaku Fix, you are the winner. You are the winner of our autographed bottle of Sable, good sir. If you could please DM us so we can make sure we get you your autographed bottle. Oh, he's in the chat. Oh, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. Oh, he's in the chat. My man, you got to love it. You got to love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. He got the crying face. You are the winner, good brother, of this bottle. We will.
First, I would like to thank God.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're gonna. Okay, so we decided that we would wait until you get the bottle to have you on, so you can, talk about your win. So
Yes. Talk about your win.
yes,
Talk about some
talk
From.
about
Talk
From
about the
exactly.
bottle. We're gonna have to make sure we got Kara back on too. We have a nice
Yes,
little 4-way panel.
yes, it'll
Oh,
be fun.
nice.
Yeah, if we can get you back on, and then yeah, absolutely. I love to see it. I think this is an awesome time. I'm very happy. Like I'm so I'm sipping a little bit of Sable myself. So give that Pee Wee Herman laugh.
You guys gotta watch it and let me know what you think, because it definitely was like very in
We
depth. Like
definitely are. Matter of
it
fact,
Yeah,
made,
let's
definitely.
well,
do
and
a watch.
I would like to say he wasn't a pervert like people thought. I will say that. Like they talk about how he basically like had to take certain deals because of the time, obviously. What was,
Mhm.
they weren't as gay friendly. So he had to choose certain ways to like do things, and then yeah, it was just a crazy like thing. I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Manny, salute, good brother. Um, let's watch that Pee Wee Herman documentary, and if you guys would like, let's pick a date to come back and let's discuss it. Let's discuss it.
Cuz that
Discuss
shit
it.
was sad. I was like,
And
"Oh
I
my
watched
goodness."
Pee Wee Herman growing up. That was one of the things. Pee Wee's Big Top event. Pee Wee's Big, was it Big Top or Big Top Adventure or Big Adventure? I can't remember. Like Pee Wee Herman was instrumental in my childhood. The
Yeah,
Mr. T
mine too.
cereal. Yeah. See, so like, yeah, Pee Wee Herman was a big deal. And I know now it doesn't seem like much. It's like, oh, whatever. But like, let me tell you something. 1989, 1990, 1991, 92. From 87 to 92, that time from off the top of my head, I could be wrong in the years, but not too far off. Pee Wee Herman is super instrumental. And those people are 40, around 40 to 45, 35 to 45 years old now. So when you talk to your parents, you be like, Pee Wee Herman, he's not a big deal. Your parents will tell you otherwise.
Mhm.
My daughter, honestly, that was what she doesn't remember, but she was like obsessed with Pee Wee Herman when she was like 2. She watched literally all the Playhouse, Pee Wee's Playhouse, and then she watched like the movies. And I was like, I don't think
No.
she understands. Like rewatching the documentary made me go, oh, like I can see where she was influenced by the show as compared to like the other stuff she was watching at the time. I was like, oh, that's why she's like this. That's why she does that. Like it made sense. I was like, oh, okay. I see you, Pee
Pee
Wee
Wee Herman had
influence.
talking furniture. See her like he was like the couch was like, "Hey, Pee-wee, we gotta go ahead. Come on, Pee-wee, you don't want to leave yet." And then like the couch would move, and he'd be like, "Hey, boys and girls." That like Pee-wee was on another
And
planet,
all the
bro.
people are on it, like Lawrence Fishburne. You know how he was the cowboy. He comes on and like he does some interview sections. Missy Vaughn, she comes on and does some like you talk. Who's the lady from Batman Forever? You know, when Two Face, when Two Face had the two girls, the girl Drew Barrymore and the other girl that was like the villain side. You know how Two Face had the two girls because he was Two Face. The one with Val Kilmer, the other girl, the girl that was like the evil side of him. She's also in it. Like there's so many people that I was
Poison
like, oh
Ivy.
my gosh, huh?
Poison Ivy.
Not Poison
Yes.
Ivy.
No?
You remember how Two Face had
From
the
the
two
Batman movie
girls
was
in the Batman movie? Yeah, with the one with the Riddler, not the one with Poison Ivy, the one with the Riddler. With Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and then oh my gosh, why do I keep wanting to say Mel Gibson? Tommy Lee Jones as Two Face, like like it was like the second movie, I think, second or third. But Drew Barrymore was the girl that was like the nice side of Two Face, and then there was another girl who played like his bad girl type of thing. That girl, that actress apparently she was like involved with him, like one of his best friends also, and she's also in the documentary. So it's really good. Like there was a lot of
I can't
people.
wait. Let's get it.
I've been watching a lot of documentaries lately.
HBO Max is very good at documentaries. I will give them that. Like they're killing it documentary wise, honestly. They always do.
HP, have you been watching Walking Dead spinoffs?
No.
Sure. No?
I catch highlights, so I see, but I stopped watching The Walking Dead um pretty much in their final episodes. I didn't watch any spin-offs except for Fear the Walking Dead. And then I haven't I mean I can because with the thing I'm doing, I want to make it fair, right? So From is going to season 4, so when I do verses, it's only the first 4 episodes. So when people want to bring up like, well, Jesus versus can't do that.
Yeah,
Right.
Can't do
season
Jesus.
4 through
But
season
I
4 for
can
both
do
shows.
Beth. You know what I'm saying? I can do Beth versus Julie, which is
Right.
another crazy matchup.
Are you doing Coral versus
Carl?
Ethan?
So in an episode of The Sons,
He's gonna do
the Sons,
Oh,
because the
okay.
Sons of the main, so Carl Grimes versus Ellis, not
Okay.
because the matchups make that much sense, but as the son. So it's a very data analysis type of breakdown of each, and I'll have like little clips to kind of like spawn in there of why this supports this. Then the poll will go up, and the following week, whoever wins the poll, they'll go on, and eventually whoever's has the most victories. But then like there will be a different one where it'll be Carl versus Ethan because now it's just kid versus kid, the main kid versus the main kid. But the reason why Carl versus Ellis made sense was, well, if you did the son of the main character, the son of the sheriff, each
Right.
sheriff has a son. So it's like, so that's why the initial. But there's tons of more battles. Some people are gonna get reused multiple times. Rick and Boyd are off limits until they meet head to head. Until they meet head to head, because like Father Kotri and Father shit
Gabe
the father from I can't even think of his name
Herschel?
with the eye. No, not
Father Gabe.
Herschel.
Father Gabe.
Gabriel, right? Father Gabriel, right?
Oh, I also just hung out with this past week.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Everyone was there. I'm so jealous. You
But
saw
here's the catch.
everybody.
When I go back, I don't remember Gabriel being in the first 3 seasons, maybe 4.
He's not.
So who's their moral compass? It's Herschel.
Mm-hmm.
Herschel is like their moral compass. So you might see Father Kotri versus Herschel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then later there could be an episode where it's like the priest versus the priest. So it's very interesting because again, From doesn't have the same depth of pool to
Right.
pull from. We only have.
Mhm.
They're going into season 4,
Are you gonna
whereas
do Dale versus Dale?
Dale versus Dale's happening. There's no reason we can't.
Yes,
You have
yeah.
2 Dales. Dale versus Dale
Absolutely.
has to happen. They both meet. I can't. I don't even know if I should have said what I'm about to say.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're about to
Yeah,
say.
I'm messing up.
Yeah.
I think I
But
messed up earlier too.
Dale versus Dale has to happen. So yeah, if you would like to come back for some of these and we'll meet during the week, I could bring Dora in on the calls. Dora hasn't watched The Walking Dead. She could kind of be
Mhm.
like a
Just
weird
be living, yeah, just out here
unbiasedness.
living
She could be the
life.
moderator of like, hey, you get, because the thing is,
You got
if
you
you
got
want to
2
represent
minutes
a
though.
ooh, I got a whole nother idea where we could do a show, and then the day of the show where we announce the results, we do a live. You have to pick a show to defend. I defend that. Like you pick your person, I pick a person. We defend it, and then we announce the winner.
Ooh, I love
Mhm.
that.
So the winner, it's already predetermined, but each person has to defend
It's already
their
predetermined.
person,
Mhm.
You can still
and
argue
we get a
for them,
week or
yeah.
so to debate it, and then we'll have to just decide on which week. But yeah, it's all in the work. It's I just didn't want to, because me and Dora I already said I was doing this, and then when I seen that we still don't have a date for season 4, I'm like, well, we're gonna run out of what I'll do is when we get to the end of this season 3, I'll run these, and this way
Mhm.
Oh,
it'll keep
nice. Oh,
really
yeah.
people engaged and still get, so yeah. Because I definitely want to keep the content going. I love the fact that Harold Perrineau followed, the fact that we got an interview with Elizabeth Moy. They're
Mhm.
very down to earth people. Some people have never hit me back. I don't know if I'm contacting them through the wrong outlets, but I'm trying to use the outlets that they give, because I would never want to go and overstep bounds, right? They're humans too, right? So
Mhm.
you don't want to be like them.
Have you
So yeah.
contacted Smiley?
No. Someone has talked about doing an episode with us. See, this is why I gotta check Hall Breezy Universe DMs, because the person who has them on another show said we could bring him on. We talked, but then I forgot. I'm like, yeah, where'd those DMs go? Now I'm thinking about it. It was in the Hall Breezy Universe DM, not King HP, not my Facebook, not my. Please DM me at King HP if you want to make sure your shit gets seen. Use my shit. The King eight
Got
the
us
Hall Breezy
missing
Universe.
out on stuff.
Well, I could probably DM him on Instagram as well and see.
Oh, if you bring him on, man, we'll have to whatever it takes. What Captain America say? Whatever it takes.
We'll pay you, friend. We'll pay you.
Whatever it takes. Don't even DM me back. Hey, he said he'd do it for this. The answer was yes before you asked. You didn't have to ask. We just had to schedule it. That's it. The answer is yes. We're a From Friendly page. We hey, hey, I'm trying to get one of them rocks like you got. You know?
I'm trying to give a mug touch, not in a weird way. I mean the
Yeah, like
actual
look at
mug.
my
But
mug. My
y'all need
mug.
a mug
No one has ever
touch.
asked to buy my mug. You know what I mean? I
Need
drink
the
this
mug.
every episode, and then nobody ever say, "Man, you got a Hall Breezy Universe cup." As soon as you bring on your cup, you ain't even drink from it. Bring it to the light. You know what I mean?
If
So
y'all came
Bring it
next
to the light.
year if y'all came next year, we could totally, like, go live from the
lock it
convention.
in. Just tell me the date. I'll show up. It don't matter what country it is. Passports is done. Dora, hit me up if you don't have one. We'll make sure your shit is done. That's a
Do they?
done.
Is it always? It's not always in the same place, Camp. It's not.
Yeah, it's the same weekend of the same everything stays the same.
No,
So it's
that's a lock. Consider us there.
it's so
I drove
just know
hours to go see Morris and Harold. You think I won't jump on
Yeah,
a plane?
I went. I hopped on a train 3 hours, friend, to
Yeah,
go.
come on. We
Yeah,
good.
to go.
We
so
I
good. Benny, what up?
it's Peachtree City, Georgia, every Memorial Day
No,
weekend.
don't put it out to everyone. I don't want to stand in a super long line.
Oh,
don't
okay.
tell
You
anybody.
put that out here, everybody see it. They be like,
Guys,
"Oh, guys, we're all gonna go." I'll be like, "Yeah, yeah." You know what I'm saying? With that Pee Wee Herman, like, get on your bike and ride off.
Get on your
No,
bike.
we can't. Like, oh
Oh,
man,
see,
where's
Polo
he
knew
riding
it
his
was
bike back
Batman
to?
Forever. I just saw that Polo said it was Batman Forever. Yeah. I'm gonna figure
Oh,
out her name. But yeah, that
so
lady.
there were vendors at the camp, and they were selling from merchandise, as you can heard because he stole bracelets. So one of them gave him a T-shirt. The
He's
T-shirt that
sweating
they
and shit.
gave him is the exact same T-shirt that he was wearing in the season 2 premiere with all the cats on it.
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
I
So
remember that shirt vividly.
he wears the cat shirt to the panel, and then after he gives away all his stolen bracelets, a kid asked a question. I think the kid was like 14, 15 years old. He takes his cat shirt off and gives it to the kid.
Oh man, that's a good goo, bro.
Oh, she sent me a message of someone tried to be like, who would do that? I was like, bitch, me. Rub that shit in your face and put it in your armpits and then throw me the fucking shirt.
Yeah,
What
someone
do you
tried to
mean,
say
who
he was
wouldn't want a shirt?
disgusting because he did that. I'm like, "Are you serious right now?"
Not a true fan. He was just being a hater. That's why I told you, what a hater. Just jealous is what he was. You can't get no shirt that smells like Jade. That's what you were jealous
Mhm.
of.
Mhm.
Oh, 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 holy shnikes.
Oh,
We're gonna have to cut
Nike.
this one. We're gonna have to cut this one short. Friend, I cannot wait to talk to you about some developing stories, but I cannot do the Hall Prison universe and no injustice. So we're here until we get to the end of it. But
Okay,
ooh
okay,
wee,
okay. We
ooh
got this,
wee,
friend. We got this. This
ooh
is gonna
wee.
be
I can't wait to show you. I'm fucking proud of myself, goddammit.
good. Shut up.
I am. You know what I mean? Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I love it. You like it, I love it.
Yes. I'm
Nice.
so glad you came on
Now,
too. I was happy. I was
let's
happy. It was a
let's
good
make sure
episode.
we share Kira, can you spell out your Kira is I don't know, just go to Twitter,
Oh,
y'all. Go to X.
it's Connie Dixon for life, like Connie from The Walking Dead and Daryl Dixon, the number 4,
I know you
LYF.
did. I know you did that. I didn't even put two and two together.
Not a
Like,
true fan
damn,
over here.
your
Not a
name
true
is
fan.
Kira, but this Connie Dixon for life. Like, damn, you go.
Happy what? She's
You did that. I like
Alright,
that.
let me just real quick show you if if I can. A nerd shelf.
I love
Ma'am,
it.
your
Oh,
nerd
it came out
shelf,
so
I
good.
hate to tell
It's
you
on
this,
pack now.
pales in comparison to my nerd shelf.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Oh,
It
his shelf is crazy, friend. I was like, oh my gosh, like I could never even get to that point.
we're not even gonna go in the garage. If I do it right now,
I have too many plans to be able to get that stuff. Like I can't do it
I gotta
because my
move the whole
plans.
laptop. Who knows what we might.
Uh, I had one more thing to show y'all, but I can't find her right. Oh, there she is. Just so y'all know I'm serious about my name.
About life. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. I did it. I love a crochet doll. Look, I got a Scooby Doo one.
This is
Andrew.
Connie from The Walking Dead.
I got my Scooby Doo one because I love Scooby Doo.
All right,
My
within a
crocheted
quick
Scooby
arm's
Doo.
reach. Y'all know who this is? Oh man, he's green. I should have
Dr.
never voted for
Doom?
him.
Victor
There you
Von
go.
Doom?
Boom. Victor
Yes.
Von Doom.
We got Deadpool. Is that Ryan Reynolds Deadpool?
Yes.
Vinny, shut up. Not the Cricket Wireless is messing up. No, I love this. Oh my gosh, I love a little nerd out. It was good. This is good. This is fun.
This is just like light nerd out. This is like very light nerd out.
What is that? Whose vehicle is that? Whose motorbike?
This
Oh.
is Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So I can
That's
take this off,
cool.
you wheel it. It has the flames. I can turn the flame the opposite way if I
Nicolas
want.
Cage Ghost Rider, or is that regular Ghost Rider?
Well, just I believe this is Reyes. I forgot it. I'm catching a brain fart with the names.
Contrary
Willis
to popular
Turn.
belief, I love Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I
Oh,
loved him.
I did too.
I loved him as Ghost Rider. He was so good to me. I was like,
mention
oh, he did so good. I love when he plays crazy.
I don't want to go
to mention
super
to the
crazy on
Fromily that
the
there are crocheted from characters.
I
They
saw those. I want one of them or two of them even.
person who created them, she's on Instagram, but I put her link on the Fromili's Twitter page. She was selling them at the camp, and she actually showed Jade and Victor theirs, and they switched and was like holding these dolls. It was really cute.
Did she
But
let them
yeah,
have them? Was she able to like let them have
yeah.
them and keep them? So nice. How
hmm
much did she sell them for? How much did she say
I
how
have
much they
to
were?
check. She didn't, but hold on, because I can
If
just
they're
check the
like
link
60,
really quick.
65, I want two. Because definitely, yeah, I'll take two of those. I'm gonna have to look at her page and ask her.
man. But I have questions. One last. Let me see if we have one last thing because we about to nerd out. We about to do a whole lot. Boys, number one protector is in the building. So we definitely got to show out. I got to nerd out. We got to give away bottles. We doing the whole nine. I might mess around, dip off screen, come back with a suit. Y'all know how we do. You know what I mean? It just might
Is that a
happen like
pocket
that.
swatch? Is that a swatch for a pocket? For a
What
suit?
happened?
What is it pocket swatch? Is that what that's called? A swatch
It's
or
a
what is
I
it?
don't know. I'm learning my suit my as my suit game steps up. I have multiple suits now, but they're all based out of black, which is crazy. It's like why you got so many black suits? Like I don't know, but I have mad different shirts and ties and different yeah. But like this would go into my breast pocket.
Your breast pocket. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's called a
And
I
I
feel
have
like I'm right about this being called a pocket swatch, but I don't fucking remember right
it
now.
could
Like
be
it's
called that. I'm not
eluding
that
me.
up to game on it. However, I know as a grown man, my grown man game is definitely elevating. I'm wearing two different blacks. You talking about my pants? They're olive. I'm wearing two different whole sweatsuits. I never
Vinny,
do this.
shut
I
up.
wasn't supposed to even get up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even supposed to get up on screen like that, but somebody noticed. But
Pocket square,
because they're
pocket square. Polo said it. He said it's a pocket square.
yeah. But yeah, thank you, Polo. Good, I appreciate it, good brother. Um, the do rag and the hoodie. That's the vintage wear. I like to go out with my do rag and the hoodie. When people call me on the phone, sometimes I take a shower with you on the phone and put on my do rag and a hoodie. Archie has
I
brought
told
that
her
up.
for the
Like, why you
wrestling
go?
pod. I had told I told Jerry. I was like, Jerry, I'm gonna need a do rag and a hoodie for our picture of the click.
Eh,
Remember, I told you I was like, I need a do
yeah.
rag.
Let me make sure we gotta get
I want a
girl
beard.
one.
I said, please give me a
Mama
beard. I want
Bear's
to
got to get one. We're gonna do a picture with do rags and hoodies, and then we're gonna look like the click for real.
beards. We need beards. I want a beard, or at least a mustache, like just
No,
something
the beard. I think the beard is more because we got to end up looking like what I'm saying. We got to look like
like the picture. Yeah, like the
click.
picture.
Yeah, let me see
Y'all,
if I
where
can
should
pull
I
that up.
get my from tattoo?
You're getting
Ooh,
from tattoo.
Yeah, I'm getting
you
the
have anything on
talisman.
your wrists? Do you have
I do. I
wrists?
have Groot. I have Groot on one wrist. It can't be it.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Let me get it right.
Oh, you're all tatted up, friend. Dang, I don't know. Do you have any? um, Do you have it on both wrists? Do you have something on both?
No, I have a scar on this wrist from
Surgery.
a surgery that I had like 10 years
I could
ago.
tell that thing looked
You should
crazy.
put like,
Yeah.
are you able to like tattoo on top of it? You can put front. That would be a cool space if
Think
you
I
can. If
can.
not, no.
Yo, put
I
a
don't see why
zipper.
not.
You should put like a
Oh,
zipper
a
and be like,
zipper. Yeah.
make it like a zipper and be like, make it some saying like I don't know what you zipper up with. Like, I'm just putting myself
Or
back,
you
just
can
getting
make
my shit
it like a
together.
tree and then put from in the trees where your cut
I was
is
gonna
at.
say like a bottle tree.
Yes, yeah, like a tree, like where it's up, like you use the
I was
star
gonna
as
say,
the tree.
put a zipper and put just keeping my shit together. You know what I mean? Like, but here's what we're gonna look like. We're gonna get Mama Bear on here, and everyone who's on the Hall Priest universe, it's gonna be
I
like
need
this. We're
some
gonna get y'all some
Tims. I'm
Tims,
sure all of y'all got
and
big boots. I don't
Yay.
got no Tims. Ugh.
you know what I mean? That's the click. Wednesday Night Wars. Y'all can find us there. Wednesday Night Wars is fire on the Attitude Era podcast. That comes on every Wednesday, 8:30-ish, 8:15, 8:30-ish. I say ish because guess what? We be on CPT. And guess what that is? If you don't know, go find out
Sometimes
this Wednesday.
8:45. Yeah, you never know.
At 8:36, you're like, wow, you guys just getting on. On
He
the
said
bike, dipping.
aroundish.
You know, yeah. So and that's where you keep seeing people in here talking about Click. You know what I'm saying? We are the Click. We go head to head against the Horsemen, which is the Archie Carter's team, with wrestling topics. As this Wednesday we talk about the winner of the who we on the 950 is crazy. We gonna wrap up the 5 greatest promos, and then we're gonna do a little bit of fantasy booking this week, which is going to be crazy. Also, Monday night recaps, Monday Night Raw recaps, Friday night SmackDown recaps. Soon as it's over on the Attitude Era podcast, that's where you can find me. Dora, Kira, please tell us where we can find you all. And now that we know who's the, you know what I mean, the family. Holy shit, I'm being there all the time now.
So Connie Dixon for Life is me on Threads, on Instagram, and pretty much anywhere. I try to make my name the same everywhere. So I Noir and Nerdy, which is a blog slash podcast that I started a long time ago. I haven't done a lot with it recently, but it's still been,
It's so active.
yeah. And anyone that watched the Rick and Michonne spinoff, The Ones Who Live, and listened to the podcast that accompanied it, that was my podcast.
Mhm.
So
Holy
yeah.
shit.
You're
So
everywhere,
anyone
friend.
who
I feel so left behind. Every time I meet someone like in like wrestling community or even like the family, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm behind from y'all. I need to just I don't I'm too tired. I can't do it. Like the commitment to the content creation is not something I'm like I'm
it's a
trying to do
lot.
it. Yeah, that's why I'm just
Yeah.
like
Hey, I get you on the commitment to the content. Sometimes it's me though. You know what I mean? But it can be a lot.
I just
Especially
want to
like
go to
when I was
work. Yeah, I just want to go to work, take my kids to school like I normally do, and just kind of go to sleep after. Like, I don't want to have to be like, oh, I forgot I have to make this 1 hour episode of this show that I'm watching because of this, you know? Like, this is chill for me. This from once a week, you know? The wrestling, Attitude Era once a week. That's good, Like, just a few hours a week is good for me.
I was editing, producing, um what all the jobs that you have, I was all the jobs.
Mm-hmm. I can't do it. I think me, what was it? The one time I had to do the show by myself, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm exhausted. I had to like call one of my, I had
You
to
did
call my
great,
rest.
friend.
It was too much, friend. You have no idea how overwhelmed I was. Like, we had my other friend that I do a wrestling podcast with. I was like, hey, I know you know how to use StreamYard, and I know you watch from. Can you please come on with me and like help me do this? And he was like, yeah. So he like helped me with the StreamYard, helped me with everything. I was like, thank you so much, like Aaron. Like, oh my gosh, because no. I would have been like drowning if I didn't like have help that night. I was like, thank God, my friend Elise showed up for me even though Jerry wasn't there. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. So
Oh yeah,
I
let
ain't
me
gonna
not
lie to you.
forget.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Um
No,
I
you. want to get what you're saying because you said I don't want to forget. So let's not forget
because
it.
I do so many things. I also just finished a found podcast. I don't know if anyone knows what that show is, but
Is that
it
on
wa-
on Apple?
it was on NBC.
NBC? I don't
Um,
think so.
if you ever watched Shameless, V from Shameless, she had her own show on NBC called Found, and me and my friend, her name is Punky Brewster on YouTube. We
Thank you,
do on
Brewster.
her channel.
You got two
Yeah,
braids?
sometimes.
I
Who the
like
fuck
that.
is
I like
calling me from
that.
New York?
Don't worry about it. Send it to voicemail.
So now we do a different
Let's see what
podcast.
that is.
We're doing a limited series podcast where we
Mhm.
talk about different limited series every month or so. Like we
Mhm.
like the one we're doing now has like 4 or 5 episodes, and then we'll go to another one that has a few episodes. So I try to just kind of stay in the podcasting universe
Just in
as
and
much
out.
as
Yeah,
I
that's
Ma'am,
where I'm
can.
at. Yeah, I do that with like wrestling. Like I just because since my friend that I was doing with it passed away, I kind of just hop on everybody else's stuff because I'm like I can't do this by myself. I refuse. I refuse, guys. I'll hop on everybody else's stuff. I'll be like, hey, what are you doing this week? Nothing. I'd love to be on your pod. So
I am trying to
you know who
get
that
more.
was? Oh my God.
what's it?
I'm not gonna say it on live, but
Okay.
I'll put it in a private chat.
Was it someone from the From Universe?
I wish.
Oh,
She
okay,
might
okay.
be.
Oh, okay. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I hate you.
Yo, it is. That's why I was like, I want to get on. I want to show you, like, oh man, I'm very excited. I get very excited about little things in life.
Just those little things in life. That's
We got
funny.
major news.
But yeah, no, this was fun. I'm glad you were able to come on. I'm glad. I was
This
like, oh
was
my
so
gosh.
much fun, and I just want y'all to know that I wore this. I work in an ICU, and I wore this shirt purposely in the ICU, even though we're supposed to wear like scrubs.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
it says,
I
"I
see.
like you." Oh,
Not
Instead
I'm
of zombies
tripping
chasing
you.
us, I'm
They're
tripping you.
already dying,
To
Fred.
wear that in the ICU is
Okay.
crazy.
they were
And I gotta.
cracking up,
Oh, okay, that's good.
And you're like, no, this is real life, though. Just so
and
y'all
I'm
know,
like,
it's over for
"Yeah." I
you.
would look at him and go, "Ha ha ha, yep," but I'ma trip you.
But for real, you're dead. You're died. That's funny.
Mm. Well, any last save rounds before we get out of here? I can't believe how long we normally never go this long. We are just
Congratulations,
getting.
Otaku, once again.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go back to that and then put that back on the
Stable, if
screen.
y'all are watching, I'm still waiting for you to show up in the tri-state area.
Yeah, Harold. Yeah. It probably won't be Harold for a little while since they're gonna be filming. But like, come on, Tay Diggs. Come on, Morris. Get over here. We need
That was
you
my
in these.
fear. I was like, I know Harold is going to be recording like in the second half of the year. And I was trying so hard to I was begging them. And just, he follows me on Twitter. And I was like, how can you follow me and not come see me in the tri state?
For real, like, why won't you just come this way? Like, why don't they want to buy your bourbon over here? Send it over here.
I
But
feel
yeah,
like a
Houston
redheaded
loved them.
stepchild.
I think they probably try to go to whatever has like a large like black population. Because I will say Houston, like there is a lot. Like that was a lot better like than Dallas. I think they like Dallas wasn't
Mm,
like because I went to the Dallas one and there was like a lot of different people there. But for Houston, it definitely was more of the black community. But Houston is very like I will say that strong in the black community. So I knew once they went there, they were gonna like love it. and they've gone back twice now to go party with those people. Because Houston, I get it. I get it. They're gonna come and party with you, and they were making the drinks, and I was like, oh, so lucky. But I'm scared to go to Houston by myself, so I will never. No, I'm scared.
Well, I'll pop out in Houston, friend. We could pop out together.
Yes. For a bottle signing, yes, for sure. Or we'll just have to fly to, what is it, Nova Scotia, and hide out in the
Nova Scotia's
basement.
dope. I've been to Nova Scotia.
You
I went
can't
there
go
for the
without me.
Canada Day. Bet. Let's make it. Let's save the date and
We're gonna go hide out. It's been decided. We're hiding. We're sneaking on set.
You met the who's who in the zoo.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's our friend. What are you doing here? Nothing at all. I live here temporarily while you're filming in the area."
Every time I see Jade, I'm like, oh, I hugged him.
That's how I feel about Harold Perrineau, friend. I was like, oh my gosh, I fucking hugged that man. That man, we're right here. We love each other. We're from Ali. Like, oh my gosh.
Like, I smelled him.
Smells matter. Like, that's a real thing. Like, if they had been stinky, like, if I meet people that are stinky, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, wrestling people, stinky. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, you're too famous to be like not smelling delicious. You know what I mean? Like, here's this list of great cologne. So, like, oh my gosh.
So, just to give you more context, if you're really serious about the camp, the people that come and hang out are
serious.
So it was supposed to be Donna. So remember, Elizabeth might actually come back next year because she couldn't make it this year.
Depending, yeah. I hope she's okay. That's terrible.
I had contacted Jamie McGuire Smiley to see if he could come to the camp, but he had another convention to go to. But now since I have that like little inbox connection with him, like I said, we can try to get him on the show.
Oh,
yes.
Hey, what can America say? Whatever it takes.
But so Carl Grimes, Father Gabe, Rosita, Mercer Princess, RJ Grimes, a lot of the saviors like Simon and them, Tara. So many people, just a lot of Walking Dead people go, and it's not like a typical convention. Like at this convention, you're gonna like literally go to a Halloween party and probably dance with one of the actors because they go to the Halloween parties and get drunk with everyone.
That's what I was telling someone else. I can't remember. I was telling them that I was like, I really like was happy I went, like that I had talked to you and you told me about the camp, because I was like, I literally want to be in their faces like that. Like they were just like, you're meeting these people like in this space, like where it's more intimate, like where even if you meet them like out in public, they're gonna be like anxious and stuff. But here you're able to sit in a campfire, you're able to sit like have you've been to like cons before, like Comic Cons and stuff like that? It's not like a Comic Con type of situation though. It's like it's more
Not
intimate. Like Comic Con's like, yeah, there's all these people and stuff like that, and there's panels. Like not that there's not panels that you were showing me like that were there. Like there's definitely panels, but you're so intimate.
Even the panels are more like private.
Yes, exactly.
Like for example, I don't know if y'all know who Lenny James is. He's a pretty big actor from the UK. He played Morgan on The Walking Dead.
Oh yes. That's funny. I didn't know his name.
He's big name. He goes to the camp. This is his like second or third year in a row going. He looked at me and said, "Oh my God, I've been on this elevator with you so many times that now when I have to go to the elevator, you're the first person I think of."
Oh, that's so nice. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so these are the type of like interactions that you can have with these people. Yeah.
I like that. That's nice. Yeah, because that's definitely, I was like, I'm definitely doing this next year. I'm gonna figure out a way. I don't care. I'll just make it my early birthday present or something, like 2 months early, but still, 2 months early. Because I don't plan on going to WrestleMania, so I don't think
Man,
I'm not
fuck
gonna do that.
WrestleMania. Oh, I
Hmm?
didn't mean to say it like that. It is. I'm so down with wrestling right now.
It's
R-Truth not being
exhausting.
re-signed is a very touchy subject. Not touchy for me. Just I don't like where wrestling's going. I wish Vince McMahon was back. TKO is about dollars, and I get it, but the way wrestling operates and moves, they're not going to tolerate it. So people have to understand that when these people have on contract year by year, they can keep increasing their money. And TKO is like, nah, bro, we don't use you enough for you to get this amount. And
Hmm.
that's why you don't have the re-signing. And you're gonna find a lot. That's why they let Braun Strowman go. Braun Strowman was just in the beef. He was
Too
doing all their heel
businessy.
work.
Yeah, at this point, they've lost the
Yeah,
plot for me. Yeah.
yeah. And it's like you're
Wait,
gonna
is
lose a
that
lot
my
more
catch these
fans.
hands guy?
Yes, they let him go. Yes, the fact that you even know that. Yeah, they catch my hand. Oh God, what are we doing, Rat? WWE, what are we doing? What are we doing? But I know what they're doing. They're not even the big man at TKO. UFC is. So they're following that blueprint. You can't even stop the train. Like people think WWE is the biggest. No, they're not even the biggest company in that company. So
That's for
yeah,
another day. That's for another
that's for another
podcast.
day. That's for another
Another day.
conversation. Sheesh, man. But yeah, um, hey, Kara, let us know where we can catch you. Dora, let us know where we can catch you, and let's go ahead and get out of here. I got a couple phone calls that are
Yes.
waiting on me right now.
We saw, we know. We know. Oh, but yeah, she already went. Mine's just D the Machine 24 on everything on well, not I don't have Facebook or TikTok. I only have Instagram and Twitter because I'm
Facebook and
not grown
TikTok.
enough for TikTok and Facebook. It's just too much. It would be too much. I would be overwhelmed. But yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
much it for me.
Fromily videos are posted under Noir and Nerdy on TikTok if you use that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And like I said, Attitude Era podcast, Mondays and Fridays, also Wednesdays, Wednesday Night Wars. We get into it. If you would like to be a member or get into these arguments and discussions, all you have to do is join the transfer portal at minimum, and boom, you're in. Also, How Prison Universe, we will be starting back maybe this Tuesday. Try checking this out. Make sure you hit the notification bell because when the other stuff starts starting, when these tournaments start starting that I'm gonna be letting loose, you're definitely gonna want to be a part of it. But
Hmm.
salute everybody who tapped in from Attitude Era, the Wednesday Night Wars, Vinny, Mike McCullough, Polo. You know what I'm saying? Salute, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support, man. Without y'all, there is no us. So we definitely support. But
Hmm.
until next time, and hopefully we have Kira. Yeah, we get her back.
I'm down. I'm down.
Did he freeze? Did I freeze?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think he froze.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to end ourselves.